Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream. Apologize about this morning. Completely forgot that when you do an NVIDIA driver, for some reason, it completely resets my audio mixer, so I have to go into the sound control panel and do all that fun stuff. So, welcome back. Good to see everybody here. Thank you so much for tuning in today on this Thursday afternoon. We've got a doozy today, friends. It's been a while since we've done this op. Vegas down to San Diego, back to Vegas. And then this evening, we're going to be doing some Alaska Airlines ops from Vegas up to Seattle. Been a very long time since we've flown into Seattle, so I'm looking forward to this one. Should be a great day of flying. Thank you so much for being here. Yuckfu, good to see you. Leonard Grant, good to see you. Lee Russell, welcome. Max Medcraft, good to see you. Keith, welcome back. Gary P, good to see you. Greg Elwell, welcome. Captain USA, good to see you. Lone Sparrow, welcome. Sondre, good to see you. Tenure to Mobile, welcome back. Flight Hungry, good to see you. Kappa Mitahan, good to see you. Matija, good to see you. Grant Glossop, good to see you. Kyle7223, welcome back, my friend. Vilkin, good to see you. Blue Line Aviation, welcome. Mr. Mopardude asked, what airline is this? Mr. Mopardude, this is a, it's a North American carrier, more towards the U.S., I do not believe that they operate in Canada or anywhere out of the U.S. Do they fly down to like Mexico and stuff like that, Southwest? Or are they just within the U.S.? That's a lot I need to know about this airline. But yes, it's a beautiful, beautiful airline. Kenzo, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Captain Will's here. This is a fun route. It is. Probably one of my favorite like little routes in this sector, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. I really do enjoy it. Sleepless, good to see you. Rohan, welcome. Good to see you. Michael, good to see you. I'm Dren, good to see you. Dennis, good to see you. Captain UK, welcome. Simulator Guy, good to see you. Captain USA, good to see you. Golden Tower, hello, welcome. James Dufour, good to see you, man. I'm doing well. Hopefully you're doing well as well. That's AirTran? Yes, correct. Interesting. I'll have a look into it. Thanks. Brady, how are you, man? Down to Mexico and Central America. Southwest does fly to that? Okay, so they do fly to Mexico. And interesting. I wonder why they've never decided to fly up to Canada. I've heard it's because their system is so archaic that their system only takes USD, and it would be like a whole thing for their system to accept Canadian dollars. I don't know if this is true or not. That's just what I've heard, but who knows? Yeah. Why don't you fly bigger planes, or you just want short-haul planes? We don't have bigger planes, Golden Tower. That is the main reason. If I had bigger planes, I would fly bigger planes. We just don't have them, man. We have a bunch of freeware mods, which are exactly that, freeware mods. They're not, you know, they're not the greatest. They can maybe fill a void for about a week or two, but yeah, that's about it. Say your best aviation quote. I don't know, dude. I'm a flight simmer, dude. I'm not an aviationer. I'm not a real pilot. I'm a flight simmer. I don't really have aviation quotes at the ready. Do you have an update the scenery? Does it update itself? You have to update the scenery. And my suggestion is delete your old Vegas in your community folder and install a new one. That's what I did. So yeah, Cam, how are you, my friend? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Johan, good to see you, man. Welcome back as well. Hope all is well with you, man. Sweet. So, friends, you know the plan for today. Southwest from Vegas down to San Diego. Flight time is, I believe, just shy of an hour. Yes, just shy of an hour on the flight time today. So that will be good. And then again this evening, it's about a 2.5 hour flight this evening. The flight from Vegas up to Seattle. So if any of you are available tonight, you'd like to join, we will be on VATSIM again. And we will be doing Las Vegas to Seattle, Alaska Airlines. That is the plan for this evening, my friends. It's been about 2 or 3 weeks since we've had a Thursday evening stream. Just been so busy with the holidays and all kinds of stuff, dinners and birthdays and stuff. So yeah, should be awesome. Did we just land? Nope, we're about to be departing. Yeah. Thoughts on Flight Sim 2024? I'm excited. I'm excited to see what Microsoft is going to do with the title, man. Hopefully we get all kinds of bug fixes and performance fixes and all kinds of other stuff. So yeah, just noticed the workers are loading the aircraft are actually unloading in reverse. Sounds stupid, but it looks closely. It makes sense. Yeah, that's been known forever, Matija. Yeah, it in order to save room and to save space, it's just it's the same when they're unloading. It's the same as the loading. Yeah, people were getting upset about this whole thing, and I was like, Jesus, man, who cares? They're loading and unloading bags onto an airplane. I could care less what the as long as the animation looks like that. So yeah, the good old Smitty run. Yeah, I know. Surprised Smitty's not here, saying hello to everybody. This is the Smitty special, Vegas down to San Diego. So without further ado, friends, let's jump inside the aircraft. Let's get this bad boy programmed, ready to rock and roll. As I mentioned, just shy of an hour into San Diego this morning, and probably about an hour on the way back as well. So let's go ahead and jump inside the aircraft. We'll get this bad boy programmed, ready to rock and roll. First thing is first, let's go to the overhead. We'll get the battery switched to the on position. We'll get the ground power on as well. That will bring the aircraft to life. Beautiful. Let's go all the way up top. We're going to get our adheres left side and right side set. IRS. Beautiful. Continue our flows down here. Forward fuel pump can come on. Everything else looks good there. Going to get a little bit of panel brightness up on this guy. Beautiful. Let's arm our emergency exits. Let's go to trim only on. We're going to get our window heat on as well. Beautiful. Probe heats and hydraulic pumps can stay off for now. Everything else looks good up there. Packs from the off position. Isolation valve is open. APU bleed is off. Engine bleeds are on. We're going up to 30,000 feet today. I think we can hit that, but that's what SimBrief gave me, 30,000 feet. So we'll do that. Beautiful. Let's come down here. Let's go to, actually, let me just confirm something real quick. FS actions, nope, sorry, PMDG setup, aircraft, equipment, and I just wanted to make sure displays that we're on kilograms. We're going to go to kilograms. Return, return, return. Good, cool. Sweet. Let's go over to our tablet. We'll go to our electronic flight bag. We're going to flip this on to Navigraph. Thank you. And we're going to request data from SimBrief. Beautiful. You can see up here we're Southwest 1744. Alternate is going to be LAX. We've got our average winds. We've got our aircraft red shirt. And you can see here we're going Vegas to San Diego with a cost index of 0 fuel weight, 61,859. So we're close to tow. Gonna be pretty heavy, 180 passengers on board today. Beautiful. That looks good to me. Let's come down here. We're going to go to the FMC tab. We're going to go to pause in it. We're going to throw in our airport reference. So we are sitting in Vegas, so we'll throw that up into there. We'll go to next page. We'll grab our left GPS. We'll scroll back. We'll set that into our IRS position. Good. We'll go to our route tab. We can clear out the KLAS, and we'll do our flight plan request. You can see here that we've got a SimBrief route, LAS to KSAN. That's the one we want. We'll grab that. You can see we can set our payload. SimBrief payload has been set, and we'll go ahead and set fuel. SimBrief block fuel has been set as well. Beautiful. We'll go to select route. We'll give that about 30 seconds to run through its stuff, just to grab our flight plan and all that fun stuff. We do have ATC online today. It looks like LA Center's online. LA Center does cover all the way out to Vegas. We should, presuming they stay online all day, we should have full ATC if into San Diego if they stay online. So fingers crossed on that. That would be fun. I went to go into Pilot Edge. I wanted to do Pilot Edge today. And my Pilot Edge subscription, my annual subscription that I get from Pilot Edge for my sponsorship from them, has expired. So I sent them an email to see if they're interested in doing another year of Pilot Edge. So I haven't heard back from them. So we'll see if we're going to get another year of Pilot Edge. I would assume. I've known Keith for many, many years now, but we'll see. Let's go ahead and load our route. It says route uplink loading. Give it another about 15-20 seconds. Should be good. Wonderful. You're flying from KSAN to RJAA. Oh my goodness. That's a little bit of a long one, isn't it? Yes. Doing a flight from LAX to Melbourne, 12 hours in. I don't know, man. Is Vegas V2 upgrade or is it a new purchase? It's just an upgrade, Bandit. Just make sure you download the Universal Installer by Fly-by-Wire. So if you've ever bought a product from Fly-by-Wire, from FlyTampa, it should be available. We've got our ACARs there. That's going to be great. Wonderful. What's the black thing on top of the cockpit windows? I'm glad that you asked me. Shit, what did Dan put the command for? Does anybody remember what Dan added the command for with the black thing on top of the cockpit windows? I completely forget. He created a command for it. If anybody remembers what the command is, please put it in now. We'll activate and execute that. Beautiful. That's our routing there. No, it's not exclamation point Dan. It's exclamation point windows or something. Exclamation point eyebrows. Something like that. There you go. Exclamation point eyebrows. There you go. That's how you pull that up. Beautiful. Cool. Let's see what they're doing here in Vegas. Let's go ahead and grab the ATIS quickly. So, ATIS information Tango. Winds are 210 at 3 knots. Maybe on the return, if the winds stay like this, maybe we can request a runway 19, Jat RNAV. Ooh. Few at 25,000, 9 degrees, -4 dew point, 30 on the altimeter. We'll set that now. Visual approaches in use, runway 1 and 26 left. Interesting. Landing runways 26 left and 1 left. Departing runway 1 left, full length at taxiway Bravo. Effect, Las Vegas, Metroplex procedures, verify. Okay, well, we can have some fun and we can just go runway 1. You know, that'll be fun. Let's plan for that then. So let's go to departures. We're going to be on the... What are we on today, chat? We are on the Radar 2 departure. I should have known that. Radar 2 departure. We're going to plan for 1 left, I think, is what the ATIS just said. Departing 1 left, landing runway is 1 left. Okay, so let's go 1 left. We'll try that. We've got the level transition, and we'll execute that. Beautiful. And I think we know what to expect in San Diego, but we'll be good pilots. We'll go to San Diego. We'll go to weather. We'll see what the ATIS is. The ATIS is information November. Winds are calm. 10-mile visibility. Wow. We actually may get a nice arrival. Winds calm. I don't think I've ever seen that. Not when I fly, at least. And we'll plan for the RNAV or the localizer. We'll plan for the RNAV, probably. We're going to be on the Lucky 1 arrival with the level transition. And what do we have? We have the RNAV Zulu and the RNAV Yankee. I'm just going to have a quick little look-see at those 2 approaches and see what's happening with that. So the RNAV Yankee 27 from Lindy. Yeah, that's what we want. Okay, we'll just take the RNAV Yankee from Lindy. So RNAV Yankee 27 from Lindy, and we'll execute that. Beautiful. Let's go to our legs page. We'll scroll through here. We'll make sure we don't have any crazy discontinuities, which we don't. Beautiful. Everything looks good. C2A.
Imagine being on some hallucinogen chemicals, and the sphere eyeball stares at you when you're departing. Man, I would probably grab those fire handles. Mopar dude and I are going to hit the train down to the border. Anybody else coming along?
Oh boy, the train down to the border. Is there a train that runs down to the border? I'm pretty sure there must be, right? Huge no floaties to you. Seat 2A, thank you for the continued support of the channel, my friend. Appreciate you, dude. 3 bones from Mr. C2A. I do have a big question. I have a bug where I set flight level change in my selected altitude for autopilot, but I want to do 3,000 plus vertical speed for climb, and it's interfering with my altitude. I mean, listen, dude, 3,000 foot per minute in a climb. I don't know what aircraft you're in, but that's pretty excessive. There's not a lot of airplanes that are going to hit 3,000 feet per minute. Also, as long as the aircraft is climbing, it shouldn't matter at what climb rate you're climbing at. 2,000 feet per minute, 1,500 feet per minute, 3,000 feet per minute, it really doesn't matter as long as you're climbing the way that you should. Now, certain SIDS and stars will have climb stuff like that, but I really wouldn't worry about the airplane not climbing at 3,000 feet per minute. That's kind of, yeah. Cool. All of that set. Let's go to our init ref. Let's plug in some numbers. We're going to do our init request. We'll grab all that information here. It's the 7.3 Max. Are you flying the BreeDoc 7.3 Max, or are you flying in P3D or something like that? If you're flying the BreeDoc 737, well, I have no hope. So, yeah, I don't know. Let's go ahead and load up that. Beautiful. You can see here our cruise altitude 30,000 feet. That is all correct. We've got 5.6 on the fuel. Reserve 2.4. Cost index was going to be 20. Is that what the cost index was? I thought the cost index was, yeah, 20. There we go. Okay. It is the BreeDoc. Yeah, the BreeDoc 737. I have no words for you, my friend. What I suggest is right-clicking and deleting it out of your community folder or uninstalling it from the marketplace. That would be probably step number 1 into making something work correctly. Just delete it out of your simulator. It probably doesn't deserve to be there. Everything looks good there. We'll go to our N1 limits, and here's where we're going to grab some information. Let's go over here to our departure performance tools. We've got Vegas, Harry Reid International. Correct. We're going to expect 1 left. We'll see what they end up giving us there. Let's import from aircraft. We're going to do, sure, we'll leave the takeoff flaps and the rating optimum. We'll leave everything the way that it is there. We'll import the live weather as well. Winds 2203 knots and 9 degrees, 1026. Sure. I really hate that you have to change this every single time. It's kind of a pain in the ass if you really think about it. I have to change this every time between flying, and I guess it makes sense, but I wish it just updated automatically. That's really what I would like to see. Let's go import good, and 1 left. Good. That's good. We'll import from aircraft. We'll import live weather. There we go. And now we'll calculate our V speeds and information. Acceleration height is 1,500 feet. Flaps are 5 degrees. Good. N1's going to be 9275. Regular takeoff. We're going with a cell temp of 48 degrees. So let's select 48 degrees into here. Beautiful. Johan coming in with the 140 ZAR. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very, very much for supporting the streams. Incredibly kind, man. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you very, very much for supporting, continuing to support the streams, man. Incredibly kind. Thank you, my friend. Guys, let's get some love in chat for Johan. Thanks so much, Johan. Appreciate you, man. Okay, 48 degrees on the cell temp. Trim's going to be 5, 6, 7, and V speeds 42, 44, 47. Let's go to takeoff. Flaps, 5 degrees. Trim, and 5, 6, 7. And speeds 42, 44, 47, 42, 44, 47. Everything is lining up there. Beautiful. Performance calc is done. All of that fun stuff is set. Wonderful. Last thing we need to do is throw in our squawk code 4730 4730. Hello. 30. Good. We'll turn that on in reporting. Beautiful. After departure between 135.50. Advise ATIS, beacon, and spot number. Cool. I think pushback is on us. So we're going to go 135.550. We'll get the frequency bugged up and set. 550. Good. We'll turn up our V pilot. Good. And what we'll do is we'll go to the overhead. We'll go ahead and spool up the APU. I believe the boarding process is done. Yes, it is. Beautiful. Good. Hey, is there a video how to set up that little computer? This one here? I'm pretty sure there is. Yeah, I mean, every content creator on the platform has probably... Yeah. It finally worked for you last stream. You tried, but it didn't work. What's that, Golden? You can just click on... what, this? Oh, shit.
Skyhawk 377 X-ray.
I didn't know that. Thank you. I had no clue that you could change that. Just like that with one tap. Very cool. Last time it didn't work. The tablet's been working the whole time, man. We haven't had any issues with the tablet. The only thing that I'm finding is like when I try and do my charts and stuff on the tablet, I think it's just a little bit of a pain in the ass. I much prefer just using my the Navigraph charts like this. I've been trying to use the tablets in the simulator, but it just gets a little bit, I feel like it's a little bit of a pain in the ass hitting these little pin things and stuff like that, but it is a little bit easier when you're in North America because there's not 1,500 SIDS and stars for one runway. So it does make it a little bit easier flying in North America, setting up these things, but yeah. The star, we're going to be on the Lucky 1, and we're planning for the RNAV Yankee 27, and that should be it. So if we go to our pinned, we'll go to airports, we've got Vegas. Beautiful. There was an Navigraph problem or something last time, I forgot what it was. I don't remember that, but it could be. I don't know, dude. Who knows? Cap Medi, thanks so much, man. Appreciate you, dude. Says, hello, Cap. How you doing? Have a safe flight. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Yep. Next stream we should do using the Air Canada livery CYVR CYYC to Seattle. Maybe. I don't know what we're going to be doing on the weekend, to be honest with you. Yeah. For me, the performance pages don't load the values. Are you making sure that you plug in all the numbers correctly? So you've got your zero fuel weight, you've got all that fun stuff. Okay, APU is on and available. APU bleed is on, duct pressure comes live, we'll get the rest of our fuel pumps on, we'll seat everybody down, we'll get our anti-collision light on, we'll get our hydro pumps on, and we'll go ahead and request pushback and departure. Beautiful. We're going to flip this to APU gen, good, and then we'll come down here, and we'll go to ground services, we'll release the ground power, we'll remove the wheel chocks, it's going to yell at me to put the park brake on, there we go, park brake is on. Wonderful. Cool. There goes the jet bridge, and we should be pushing back here momentarily. What's up, Cap? I think I got a Thrustmaster to take care of me. Nice. Awesome, dude. Glad you're able to get a hold of them. Captain Medi, thanks so much, man. Again, appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties. Thank you. Incredibly kind, man. Going Dutch Films. What's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well.
At 3,000, and we're at Brown Municipal.
Seattle to PDX. I wonder, what is Alaska sending now? They're 175s? I would assume they're probably sending their 175s or something like that. Can you click on the PMDG logo on the home screen? Can you click on it? Yeah, it opens up this, and then if you scan the QR code, I think it takes you to a page with coffee or something like that, doesn't it? I think. Are sending you a new one? Nice. The Q400s? No, they don't operate their Q400s anymore. Not that I'm aware of. We are on the radar 2 departure. Top altitude, I believe, is 19,000. Yes, 19,000 on the radar 2. And it's going to be a nice big... That's why I want to take runway 1 left, is because we're going to be able to see all of the new scenery downtown. So it should be cool. We're going to push that way. Good. So 19,000 is set. That's wonderful. And then we'll open this back up. We'll get that ready to go. Ale, celebrating 14 months. Ale, huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very, very much for your support. I appreciate you. That is incredibly kind. Park brakes off. Park brakes off. Huge no floaties to you, Ale. Thanks so much for your support, man. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you. All right, we're going to bug up 147. Good. And we're going to get 19,000 feet on our departure. That is the top altitude, so we'll bug up 19,000. Good. Let's go ahead and head upstairs. APU bleed pressure is alive. Engine number 2 over to ground. Enjoy the startup. Start valve open. N2 percentage is rising.
Good morning, Southwest 2123 with you.
Did you see the FSS E190 and E195? Yeah, I don't know, dude. Like I said, man, there just seems to be a company that just has their priorities backwards, but hey, that's me, man. The sphere is only lit at night if you're wanting to see it, FYI. Correct. It's early mornings and at nighttime. We'll do a showcase when we get back from San Diego, and we'll show what it looks like. Oof, I like that pushback, realistic pushback, straight back. Park brake on. Does Southwest have the 900? I don't think so. No. Are you flying tonight? I am. Yeah, we're doing Vegas to Seattle. Vegas to Seattle. Engine number 1 over the ground. Start valve open. Auto brake to RTO.
Columbia to SID. Expect flight level 3005 minutes after departure. Departure frequency with me.
SSG scam. Scam no good. Who SSG? No, it's FSS. I mean, yeah. They're probably comparatively. At least SSG gave you a VNAV when you bought the airplane. Okay, I forgot to verify the V-speeds. I always wait till flaps are set. So I'll do it right now. Watch what happens. Ready? So I'm going to set it right now. And then watch. When I set the flaps, it's going to ask me to reset the V-speeds. Do not worry, my friend. I promise you I will not forget to do anything. I know I may do things out of order than what you're used to, but it's just from flying this airplane a bunch. It's going to tell me now, as soon as I set the flaps, it's going to tell me to re-verify the speeds. So instead of doing this over again, which I'm going to have to do because I'm showing you, I just wait till flaps are set and then I do my V-speeds. Good. We've got 2 good engines. Start cutoff switch is in the off position. We'll go Gen 1, Gen 2. We'll go packs to the auto position. Isolation valve auto. APU bleed goes off. APU goes off. Start switch is continuous. Yaw damper can come on. Probe heats can come on. And now we'll set flaps 5 degrees. Question, does the PMDG have settings in the tablet to calibrate my throttles? No. No. You shouldn't need to calibrate, like, your throttle calibration should be done just natively through Microsoft for this one. Merry Christmas to all. Thanks, Cap, for doing this. Makes me glad to be back in Flight Simulators. Ray, welcome back, man. You know you got the dirty mod for the 737 cockpit? FlightSim.to, man. Yeah, the most downloaded one. Yep. Is the FlyTampa scenery a paid update? No, free. If you already own it, you're good to go, man. Yep. Cloud Surfer, thanks so much, man. 7 months. So 7 months strong and many more. Happy flying. Huge snow floaties to you, dude. Thank you for your support. Appreciate you. Long time. Thank you, man. Is the game a real lifetime cycle? Yes, correct. Maverick, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. How do you get rid of the EFB in the tablet, in the FMC? All right, so now look. See down here? What does that say? Verify takeoff speed. So now I have to do this all again. That's why I wait till my flaps are set. For that person that was wondering why my V-speeds weren't set, do not worry, my friend. I've got you. Everything looks good up there. We'll flip this over to Gen 1. Everything is set there. Beautiful. I'm going to get out of these guys' way. Park brake is off. One thing I need to do is set a trim value of 567. So I'm going to do that right now. 567, close enough there. Good. And let's go ahead and pull ourselves to the right. He's got his beacon on, so he's probably ready to push, so we're going to get the hell out of his way. Alrighty, and we're supposed to be calling him at a hold point, so if we look down here, we're going to be at probably spot 12, and we've got ATIS information. I think the ATIS is still Tango. Let me grab it quickly again. ATIS is indeed Tango. Alright, cool. I don't understand pitch trim. Could you explain it? Pitch trim. Chad, how do I explain pitch trim? It adds like either a constant back pressure or forward pressure. So the airplane will either climb or descend based off your pitch altitude, if that makes any sense. And I don't even know if that's the correct way of, but yeah, that's how I understand it. You can just clear the message. You don't need to reset it unless you have different flaps setting than originally planned. Okay, cool. So anyway, still, I still wait till after flaps are set to do my V-speeds just to avoid that message. That's it. That's all I was explaining. All right, so we're at spot 11, and we've got ATIS information Tango. Joe, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Gives the pilot help on the controls. True. I'm trying to think of like what it would be like in real life, like how we can compare it to real life or something. I don't know, man. Yeah. Man, it's busy. It relieves the queue. Well, not quite. It doesn't relieve the queue. Like when you're on departure, like a departing trim, you still have to pull back on the yoke and make your movements, right? But yeah.
PG 355.
All right. Flight directors, auto throttles, VNavs, LNavs. Good. All is set. LA Center, good morning, Southwest 1744, info Tango, spot 11, ready to taxi, 1 left if possible, please. Hope we got that in. Got a Frontier in front of us.
So 1744, holding position. Traffic is crossing right to left. And then you'll have a Delta Airbus 320 that's taxiing left to right on Bravo. Do you see him?
Hey, firm, we got both aircraft in sight.
All right, so 1744, give way to the Airbus 320 that's taxiing west on Bravo. Follow him out. Runway 1 right via Bravo, Delta, and cross 26 right.
All right, we'll plan for 1 right, Bravo, Delta, cross 26 right, and we'll follow the Delta 320, Southwest 1744.
Center flight 1326.
All right, so it looks like he's given us a little bit of a change in runway here. He's given us 1 right for departure. So we're going to take 1 right on the radar 2, and we're going to have the level transition, and then we'll execute that. And then we'll just go to our NITREF, and we're just going to confirm that our takeoff numbers are all set correctly. We are going to have to do some more calculations in here, so bear with me for 2 seconds, chat. I know it's going to be a little bit messy here for a sec, but we have to change to 1 right in order to calculate that. V-speeds are going to change slightly, and temperatures are going to change a little bit, so yeah. Why don't you get a bigger plane? Like, how much does an A330 cost? Again, Golden Tower, I've explained it, and there's multiple people in chat that have explained it as well. It's not about the money, man. We don't have anything to buy. We do not have another airplane to buy. Is that a little bit easier to understand now? Cell temp's going to be 49 degrees, so we're going to go back here in ITREF. N1 limits 49 degrees on the cell temp. Good. And then we've got a slight change in V-speeds, 39, 44, 47. So we'll come down here, 139. What was it? 39, 44, 47? Yeah.
Be making a right onto Charlie. Shouldn't be a factor for you.
139, 144, 147. Good. Cool. And takeoff speeds and trims all stay the same. Beautiful. All right, cool. A300 releasing this month, apparently. Yeah, for sure, mate. Yeah. V1 flew the 747 for a week straight, and it's awesome. Cool. We've done that as well. I'm glad you enjoyed it. At the end of the day, still a default airplane. It is good. It's not the, you know, it's just, whenever I fly the default 787, the default 747, it just makes me wish we had more. It makes me wish we had third-party aircraft. That's really all that it does. It fills that little void for a gap for a week or two, but yeah. There's going to be a lot of aircraft releasing this month, and we're already halfway through. Well, more than halfway through, man. Oh, we're about halfway through, you're right, yep. Okay, Bravo, Delta.
Juliet, are you squawking 6747?
We've got Delta up here, we're cleared to cross, and then we're holding 1 right.
Okay, looks like it finally updated the...
Take along with the Phoenix and the PMDG, correct. Hey, Cap, can we do an evening flight in the 737-900? There's been a while since we've flown it last time. Maybe. We'll see if we'll be in the 900 tonight, I don't know. Do you have a rough idea on how much your setup costs? Like everything? That's a very vague question. So, are you talking like both computers, monitors, peripherals? Are you talking my entire setup, like streaming setup, or just my gaming PC? Which one? hopefully just that I find that we're all ready, approaching to the end of December in what, close to 3 weeks, and just find myself that I won't get any aircraft until next year. We'll have to see, man. We'll have to see. I don't know.
Hey, 9 Charlie, Juliet.
At this point, I'm not holding my breath for Phoenix. I just don't think we're getting the 319, 321. The entire setup,
Charlie, Juliet, you're cleared
I don't know, man. $7,500 US, 8,000 US, something like that probably. Both computers, monitors, holy stutter. Both computers, monitors, yeah. Yokes, throttles, FMCs. It's going to be a lot of money. It's going to be a lot of money, man. It's cargo ops, I'm excited.
Thanks, Charlie. Juliet, reback is correct. You can start at your discretion. Expect 2-1 for departure.
Yeah, expect that, thanks.
PG 355, wind variable at 326 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 26 left, PG 3550.
Delta 511, wind variable at 3, runway 1 right, full lane, clear for takeoff.
All right, full lane, clear for takeoff.
That was 1744, runway 1 right, full length, line up and wait, caution, jet blaster, about 320 is going to be rolling.
Okay, runway 1 right, line up and wait behind the departing Delta Southwest 1744. Imagine including add-ons and sceneries costs would probably $15,000, $20,000. If you include all of my sceneries, all of my add-ons, my airplanes, oh fuck. Man, I wouldn't even want to see that. I wouldn't want to see that. Did you see Phoenix has a patch file for pilot icing issues on their Discord? Nope, I didn't see that.
We could go either first on the 6 right.
You were guessing that I'm from Canada? Great guess. That is correct. Alright, he's departing. Beautiful.
Taxi runway 1 right, full length, via
Let's go. Lights. Lights. Lights.
Roger that.
Beautiful.
6 right, first on the 6 right.
Looking into the FSS E-Jets, which would you prefer, the 170 or 175, 190, 195? Also, I believe there's no RNAV on, so there's no VNAV, there's no, well, there is LNAV, there's no VNAV. You're basically climbing and descending the aircraft via vertical speed or flight level change. Yeah, I don't know, man. I flew them a couple weeks ago for a week, and at the end of the week, I can't suggest them in their current state, man. I can't tell people to spend money. There's just so many better products out there that you can spend your money on. I just don't know what the whole FSS guys are doing either. I would honestly hold off. I wouldn't be purchasing any more products from them. I would hold off. I would be waiting to see if they actually do come through with their VNAV and custom FMC and yeah. Please disable icing effect while flying the Phoenix. Pilot ices even when the de-icing fire. I've had mine off for a while, Sergeant. Yeah, we had issues last year with it. You know, just covering your airplane in ice. You go through a cloud, any cloud, could be 15 degrees. You go through a cloud and your whole wing and engine is covered in ice. Yeah. Looking into buying an Embraer to add to my collection, so either the FSS or the X-Crafts. I don't know. I'd probably go with X-Crafts just because they actually have like a VNAV and stuff like that. Yeah.
Good morning, country 815. I requested
Once you've flown quality planes, you can't use substandard ones, even if they are big. I would agree with that, John. Yeah. So you should keep buying sceneries? Yeah, all the sceneries should work. Yeah. All the scenery should work going into 2024.
Good morning.
Ideally.
179 X-ray on the ground at Las Vegas International.
Phoenix releasing that icing fix tells me we're a ways off from any updates. That's a good assumption as well. Yeah. I don't like to make assumptions, but as I've been saying, I don't think we're getting anything from Phoenix. I just don't think we're getting it. Not before the end of the year. That's for sure.
Yes, sir. That's fine. I can accept 280.
Walker,
I don't think we're getting
runway,
not to say that they're not hard at work and stuff, but what's up, Sonny? Good to see you, man. Hey, Cap, what is your push-to-talk button on VATSIM? The back of my yoke, back left of the yoke, is the push-to-talk.
We're at spot 11 for section.
I believe that's how it is in real aircraft as well. Well, not these guys. This would be their push-to-talk button right there.
Actually, give way to the Airbus 320 is going to be coming out.
Cap, do you think default airports in 2024 will be better than the currents? I don't know. It's a good question. I don't really know.
In the Airbus 320.
Yeah.
Runway 1 right, taxi via
The only thing moving slower than Phoenix is PMDG. No, PMDG puts out updates all the time, man. All the time. They're hard at work on the 777 as well.
30 left turn heading 230.
I wouldn't say that, man.
On the rollout, traffic will be at
I wouldn't
12
say
o'clock.
that at all.
3 miles, a Boeing 737 on the approach for 26 left. Report him inside. He's currently 5,500 descending. Turn to the left for report traffic.
Hello, Phoenix is excited for the upcoming products. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Center, this is November.
Southwest 1725 at Burbank. Cleared ILS 26 left approach.
Burbank. Dude, he's covering all the way to Burbank, too. It's crazy.
Southwest 1725. Southwest 1744. Wind variable at 3. Runway 1 right. Full length. Clear for takeoff.
One right, clear for takeoff. Southwest 1744.
All
right, sounds are up. Yoke cam's on. Let's do it, friends. Totals up to 40%. Sounds are up. Enjoy, amigos. Chrono. Engines are stable. Toga. Slight nose down pressure on the yoke. Takeoff power is set.
Airspeed's alive.
Check. Not the best performance here. There's a lot of planes on the ground right now. Neutral.
Into the San Diego Platform airspace. Trap northbound. Maintain VFR altitude. San Diego Bravo airspace.
E1.
VFR altitude northbound.
Rotate.
LA, Southwest 2123. We are on runway 5 now for runway 26 left.
Positive rate of climb.
You're up. There's a sphere right there, Jack.
Southwest 2123. Wind variable 326 left. Clear to land. Clear to land. Runway 26 left. Southwest 2123. This is the room scope. Center taxi 162. We're ready to lower. Jack 162 to center maintain 8,000. Down at 8, Jack 162.
Sounds down a little bit so we can hear the controller.
So at 530, follow that traffic in, clear visual approach, 26 left. The wind is variable at 3, 26 left.
There's the strip down there. Supposed to be flying, but I gotta look at the strip. Let's go flaps up 1.
1744, radar contact, stay altitude.
Passing through 4,500.
1744, altitude check, climb and maintain, flight level 190.
I maintain flight level 190, Southwest 1744.
LA center on there.
220, flaps clean.
LA Center, November Delta 155.
Not the best performance at this with this update, to be honest with you. I don't know if that's just because of all the airplanes on the ground as well. Probably is. Not the best performance at this airport today. We frequently went under 30 FPS there on the departure, which is not good. You don't like to see that. I'm not running any reshape. This is default. Right, 250 on the speed, we'll hold that. Continue our climb. And fly it till we make our left turn. Sim update 14 decreased performance. I don't know about that one, but as you can see, moving away from the airport and the strip, we're already back up to 40 FPS, so I don't know, maybe. We'll see. And he is busy today. He's already got number 3 on request. Number 4. Alright, coming up on 8,500 feet. Autopilot 1 is on. I'll bring you guys up onto the flight deck. Sounds can come back. We'll get some views of the strip, maybe, before we depart out. There we go. There's the strip. There's the airport. Looking good. Hey, Cap, should I get 2020 or wait for 2024? Depends. Depends. Mark, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope all's well. 10 planes on the ground? Yeah, that'll do it with FSLTL. That'll do it. That's the point. They'll keep decreasing performance until you buy a new GPU.
Entry Mike Golf.
What does Microsoft have to do with you buying a new GPU? I don't understand the logic there, but please inform me. Please fill me in on the logic on that one, because I'm failing to see that, but that's okay. Maybe if Microsoft owned the GPU market, I could see that happening, but completely different companies. Where is the yellow sphere? It was back there. It's during the daytime though, so we can't see anything. I'll do a little showcase when we do the return flight last. I'll be able to jump over there and see it. I didn't really notice any tier in performance down either. If I really, I don't think so. Because Microsoft gets a cut of all GPU sales in the world. Well, that's what I mean. That's yeah.
Alright, we'll let you know 2-1 via Alpha 89 Charlie Juliet.
Southwest 1744, climbing 300.
It was hidden by your plane when you looked left. What, the sphere? No, we saw it off departure. It's just not lit up because it's in the. Sorry, was that for 1744?
That was for you. Climb maintain level 300.
300. Thanks. Sorry about that.
South 1725, wind variable 3 runway.
300. I wasn't expecting a climb already to 30,000 feet. There we go. We're climbing. And I'm not killing us. We do have our packs on today. Everything's good. Pressurization 30,000. Wonderful. Looking good. Only lights up at night in the sim. Yeah, early morning in the sim. Yeah. The second time where you were right next to the pillar, got in the way. Ah, got you. Yeah. Yo, Captain Toolkit Pro is dead. Oh shit, you're right. Hold on. Let me restart it. Thank you for that. Okay, give that a second, and there we go. Should be updated. Just had to restart it. Speed on top of the screen is showing 0. Yes, should be fixed now. Thanks, guys.
4-1 Golf Sega?
Should be fixed now. IRL, it is lit up during the day as well. Is it? Okay. I mean, game studios and GPU companies, same interest at the end of the day. Yeah, but I don't think Microsoft is going to decrease performance and force you to buy a new GPU. I just don't. I'm failing to see the logic under that one. I would think it was more than a conspiracy, but yeah. The Resorts World Screen Edition looks great. It does. Yeah. What is my favorite plane? I don't know if I have one, to be honest with you. I'm an av geek. Kind of like them all. I like modern commercial jets. There, I'll break it down just a little bit. Modern commercial jets. If anything, Microsoft are trying to improve performance so it works better on Xbox. Yeah, I would believe that as well. If anything, they want it to run on all GPUs so they can sell more copies. I would agree. Yeah, because not everybody can afford a $2,000 GPU, which I totally understand.
Are you going to Signature or Atlantic?
Do you see the new MH370 documentary from the Green Dot Aviation channel? Incredible video. In my opinion, it's an airtight, compelling argument that the captain was the culprit. I haven't seen it. I'll probably watch it, though. Is it on YouTube, I'm assuming? Green Dot Aviation channel? I'm assuming that's this. What is a GPU? It's a graphics card. I like the MD-11. Yes, in the new year, we should be getting access to the TFDI MD-11 sometime in January. What rudder putters do I use? The Thrustmaster pendular rudder system. You can put exclamation point TM in chat.
Down Bravo, then hold short, runway 1. Tampa Lattice Niner, Charlie Juliet's ready at 2-1.
Hey, 9 Charlie Juliet.
Plus, it wouldn't be Microsoft driving this conspiracy, it would be FlyTampa. It is FlyTampa scenery. Yeah, correct.
421 clear for takeoff. After departure, flighting 250.
Ryan, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope all's well. What do you plan? When do you plan the new course build? I might mirror it so I know what good performance and graphics. Dennis, I'll be building a new PC February, March, sometime around there, man. I've got my numbers crunched and stuff, and I've been putting money away for a couple months now, so I should be able to afford one and get everything done by February, March, something like that. Yeah. A300 should be dropping soon. Yes, you should see it. Fingers crossed. You know how any builds work. So content creators, you'll see content creators flying it hopefully soon. And within a couple days after you see the content creators, you should see, should be available for purchase. Yeah. How's the progress to 75? I think we're less than 200 subscribers now. I'm not sure. I haven't really been looking well, to be honest with you, man. I try not to pay attention to the numbers anymore, to be fair. We need 205 subscribers for 75K. And you know how it works. We'll get to 75K, a bunch of people will unsubscribe, so we go below 75K, and then we'll actually get to 75K. You know how this all works now. Looking forward to seeing more Asian flights, some very compelling approaches and departures of Taiwan and Korea. Yeah, I just find it's difficult sometimes to fly over there, right? Like for content creation purposes, it becomes a little bit difficult, but I do agree. Love to do more Asian flying, even Japan and stuff like that. Love flying in Japan. Yeah. Intel Arc in a new PC? No. Hope my Microsoft will provide such beautiful graphics someday. I'm sure it will. 7800X 3D with a 4090 and 128 gigs of RAM. No, absolutely ridiculous. I'm doing 32 gigs of RAM again less. I'm not putting 64 gigs. I refuse. My computer has never used more than like 16 and a half gigs of RAM. 32 gigs of DDR5 at like 6500 hertz, you know what I mean, or something like that. It's unfortunate. I would think more people would want to see that side of the world, but don't get normal to see. One would think that, Sonny, but all you have to do is go and look at the numbers, man. Go and look at the numbers last time we did the Asia tour. Not a lot of people care. Not being rude, just people don't care. People would much rather, I think, see me fly into airports that they can be familiarized with, but yeah. I only use 32 as well, but 4x DIMMs to maximize DDR channels. There you go, yeah. I have an Intel Core i3-9100F, 16 gigs of RAM, NVIDIA GeForce 710. And I get 26 plus FPS when I update to a 1650. I can get strong FPS boost with HDR settings. I mean, I don't want to sound like the bearer of bad news, Ryan. I don't think a 1650 is going to do much to that setup, man. Just being honest with you. And isn't an i3-9100F? Isn't that a laptop CPU, isn't it?
505, say again?
Less, nice. Kept use AMD or NVIDIA? NVIDIA.
That'll work. Run 505, right turn 030, enable direct mic.
Remember, guys, if you are enjoying the content as well, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. It's not a very long flight. Like I said, at about an hour we're scheduled for. I think 50-something minutes is what we're scheduled for. It says 53 minutes into San Diego. We also have a tailwind right now, so the return flight will be probably a little bit longer.
17,500 for flight 1990 on the Raiders departure.
Frontier flight 1225 radar contact. Climb maintain.
You have an RX 480 or what?
Ready, we're climbing maintain for level 280. Frontier.
That's a little bit of a dated card. The RX 480.
Every day, 981 in Burbank, for clearance to San Francisco.
That's 981, clearance on request number 6.
Clearance on request number 6. Something tells me we're going to be sitting on the ground in San Diego for a little bit, chat. What are my TLOD and OLOD settings? Just high end, Erin. Whatever it sets to on high end. I believe it's 100. That's it. Are you planning to fly the Latin VFR A330? Absolutely not. No.
They're on the heading 889 Charlie Juliet.
I have a 4060 Ti and it gets the job done. Absolutely. Yeah. Especially with frame generation and stuff on, for sure. For sure.
162 on the missed approach.
Cap, can we see the future GTA 6 streams? You'll probably get some GTA 6. Yeah, I mean, it's still going to be in a couple years from now, but yeah. How do you monitor your FPS? This is just the Steam FPS counter. That's all that is. I run Microsoft on a laptop with an i7 12700 10H and a 3070 and get 30 plus. Yeah, I believe that. Yeah. Before I buy something, I always ask ChatGPT if it's worth it. Well, I don't necessarily think that's the best avenue. I would go to like some of the other tech channels, YouTube channels, Twitch streams, whatever it may be. There's also websites out there where you can compare them, right? You can take a graphics card and compare it to an old graphics card or two new graphics cards that you're looking at, and you can see the performance to one another. So I always suggest doing that. Do you prefer Boeing or Airbus? Depends. I like them both, to be honest with you. Just scooped a 1,000 watt PSU to pair with my 4070 Ti since I already have the two. Think about getting DDR5 Mobo and an i9 14900K to put in my current i7 13700K. I don't know. I don't know how much. I don't know if the price to performance would make that worth it, JJ. You'd have to do a little bit more research. I'm not quite sure. I just don't know if spending the money on a new chip and a new motherboard and new RAM is going to increase your performance that much over your current setup. You've got a pretty good setup with a 13700K and DDR4 RAM. I don't know. Yeah. Are the Christmas lights a web source? No, they're actually just a PNG. So it's a PNG. All four are lit up, and then it just switches between PNG. Yeah. I think the flight sim community is going to break when the 380 is released. I think all the little Timmies are going to have, I don't know. I think like most regular flight simmers will probably, fly it for a little bit, but...
heading direct to,
which case in scenery do we decide is better, Latin VFR or BM World? BM World is far more, like it's more the present right now. It's more of a accurate rendition of San Diego, if you will. They're both okay. But if you don't own them, I'd be going with BM World. Yeah.
Air 1549, you should have your clearance.
Glad you're enjoying it, Mark.
1549, we got it. Thank you.
380 will release in Microsoft 24, maybe. That's what I've always been thinking. Yeah. Yeah. No, the 14 series is getting like 2% higher over the 13 series Intels. Only X3D parts will make a lift to games. There you go. Latin VFR is slacking right now. They're too busy on this whole airplane kick, dude. They don't care about airports anymore, updating their airports. They're all about pushing out as many of these little Airbus projects as possible to the Xbox crew, man.
139 heavy, runway 1 right full length, taxi.
All right, Tom asks a hard-hitting questions. If you had a choice to fly Emirates first class or fly on a classic 747, what am I doing? Emirates first class. I want to experience that at least once in my life. Although a classic 7.4 would be cool too, but I don't know, man. Emirates first class somewhere. Like, man, when I went out for dinner with Q8 Pilot, he was showing me pictures of his like first class suite and stuff like that he had on his Emirates flight over to Houston. This is insane, man. This is insane. Like, it's absolutely insane. Like, I would want to experience that probably. I don't know though. I feel like I could experience that like moving forward probably for the rest of my life. Who knows how long the classic 7.4s are still going to be flying. Like, and for classic 7.4s, are we going like 747 200s, 100s? Emirates first class or CRJ jump seat? Depends how long the flight is, Will. Are we going to be on the RJ for 8 hours? Yeah. Q8 flew first on Emirates? Yeah, dude. He had well, not the suites. He was in business class. So it's like a smaller, it's like a regular like pod system that you would see on like Delta or American or something, Sonny. A little bit more bougie, but it wasn't like the resident suite. It wasn't like the whole like the crazy thing you see. Yeah. By the way, use MSI Afterburner for more extra FPS boost? No. C28.
Well, mate, we are heading down to San Diego, so we can certainly get him on the train down to the Hong Kong club.
It's true.
Bring your passport and protection. Also, you can bring back a carton of smokes, along with an STD.
Jesus Christ. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you for the continued support. Appreciate you as always, man. Thank you, man.
Delta 10 Echo.
Yeah, like for like MSI Afterburner, that's more for like fan curves and stuff like that. Like that's what I would use it for.
Sorry about that. Taxi via Delta 10 Echo, November Delta 125.
Etihad has a little apartment for one of their classes on the 380. Yeah, they're crazy, dude. Those things are absolute bananas. Someone's going to Munich. Oh boy.
Nope, 8 is Charlie. Not sure why I said that. 8 is Charlie. Southwest 1086.
South 1086, clearance on request number 5.
I don't know, for Scepter.
Number 5.
Who knows, man?
Sir 41 Golf, pre-departure clearance has been sent.
I don't know what would be the better option.
Thank you very
What is the weather doing in San Diego?
44, descend Lucky 1 arrival, expect RNAV Yankee, runway 27 approach.
Lucky 1, RNAV Yankee, 27 approach, Southwest 1744.
Delta 511, expect RNAV Yankee, runway 27
How do you not
approach.
get bored of staring at a screen for 2 hours straight? Most of the time I use my iPad for entertainment. I have chat, man. I'm not sitting here watching. Like, I'm monitoring what's going on in the aircraft and stuff, but I have chat, dude. You know, as a content creator, at least I have my chat to like hang out with and stuff, and I can. So that usually helps as well. I'm requesting our descent winds right now. Winds in San Diego are still calm, absolutely perfect. So our altimeter is going to be 3019. We can also bug that up into there. Beautiful. Execute that.
5,000.
Down to 5, we'll expect a visual.
Descent wind request. I don't know why it's not. There we go. Forecast ready. We'll load it. Good.
Okay, Cactus 162, look out on the left side.
Execute it.
Airport is
Good.
at your 8 to 9 o'clock, 10 miles port side.
And top of descent is in
Cactus 162, clear visual approach, 26 left. To make
16
your base turn
miles.
at your discretion.
Space for discretion, clear for the visual.
By the way, how much does your PC build cost? Because I watched other videos of the 12C320 and I saw you had 80 plus FPS in the AviTab pad. I'm pretty sure your PC build is making our wallet scream. Well, that's just the optimization of TOLUS aircraft. TOLUS are extremely great on frames.
Make a left at Echo 8 and let me know when you're ready to go.
How much would my PC? I don't know, man. Like nowadays to build it at a $2,500, $3,000, something like that. I don't know. Emirates first class, but the flight is only an hour and a half for a flight on the Concorde. Oh, definitely going on the Concorde. Yeah, I want to go supersonic at least once. I think we're going to see more supersonic by the time, in our lifetime, I think we'll get back to supersonic. I think. Who knows? But I feel like we will. With how much money and resources we have now, somebody will make something supersonic. Yeah. All right, 9 miles till descent. Let's go ahead, and we've been cleared on the Lucky 2 RNAV arrival. Or sorry, the Lucky 1. So if we have a look-see at this, we can see here that our base altitude is Lindy above 5,000. 210 knots. So I'm going to aim for 6,000 at Lucky. That's what I'm aiming for. So we'll bug this up down to 6,000. There's 6,000 bugged in. Beautiful. And we are 5.5 miles from our descent, chat. I spent $3,500 on mine in 2020. Yep, makes sense. Do you use the drone camera to do cabin tours? You don't have to use the drone camera, Joe. You can just turn around and bind whatever you want and walk through the cabin if you wanted to. There's nothing stopping you. As long as you have, like, camera forward, camera backwards. Yeah. And what I did is I've been using X-Plane for basically, well, I was using X-Plane for basically 10 years of my life. So the first thing I did when I downloaded Microsoft Flight Simulator, I went into the control options, and I basically made all the same camera, like, keybinds the exact same as my X-Plane. So period and comma move my camera back and forth. Arrows move up, down, left, right. So I basically just mirrored my X-Plane settings and keybinds. The beauty of Microsoft that I love about it, well, is the amount of stuff you can do. Edit keybinds and do all kinds of stuff that you would like to do. It's pretty good with all of that. They're adding a supersonic jet for commercial service in 2029. Apparently it's ready to test flight. Yeah, we'll see about that. I'll believe it when I see it. Hopefully be more affordable and environmentally friendly. Old Concorde was a disaster. Yes, agreed.
Right for departure. Advise ready to taxi.
Did you ever land in MHTG Taikonkton International with one of the surrounding trains crazy turn to the runway? I think we've done it once. I may be mistaking it for some other airport, but yeah. The Salton Sea in front of us, yes. Palm Springs is down there as well. Need an engine 2029 will more be like 2039. I was going to say by 2050 I think we would see it. 2050 would be my assumption.
November
But-
Delta 155, do you copy?
Although if Concorde was ever made, we might never have gotten Airbus. It's true. I feel like we would have, but it's true.
Say again, Center.
November Delta 155, left turn, direct clipper. Join the ARCA 5 departure, climb and maintain flight level.
I think they made the
290.
Concorde, JJ, because they could make the Concorde. I think that's the only reason that it did happen. Excuse me. Was that they had the resources, they had the money. I think that's the only reason it happened.
November 1549, were you calling for taxi?
Yes, sir, it was.
November 1549, one right, full length, taxi via.
Can you
north
upload
on
the
Golf,
Christmas
make a
lights
left
PNG on Discord?
Delta, cross 26.
I don't know how I would do that. It's on my streaming PC. I don't know how I would.
Taxi the one.
I guess I could download Discord on my stream PC and do that. I don't know. We'll see. They're on the internet, man. All I did was Google Christmas lights for OBS. Put that into Google. You're probably going to get 100 different options, man.
Copy, thank you.
Just Google Christmas lights for OBS. Boom. That's all I did. I got these years ago, man. I've been running these for years. I don't even know where the hell what website, where I got all these from. I don't even know if they're available anymore. Yeah. Your total safety on Spirit Airlines video, you were using a head motion device to look around the sim without using a mouse. Do you have multiple screens to look at? No, I just have the one monitor. That's called Track Hour. I have actually a new tool called Tobii Eye Tracker, so now you can see I can do the same thing in the sim now, but I don't have anything attached to my head or anything like that, so I can look up, I can look down, I can look left, I can look right, I can do whatever I want now with the Tobii Eye Tracker. Tobii's really cool, man. Yeah.
Still 1584, go ahead.
Climbing safe level 280, proceed on course.
Zach, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude.
2933, wind calm, runway 1 right.
You live in
full length,
Riverside
takeoff.
near March Air Force.
Runway 1 right, full length, line up Boeing, caution, jet blast, company
Maybe
traffic,
Airbus wouldn't have been
rolling.
formed until much later on, but Concorde proved that a multinational project can be successful in a way. True. Yeah. Cold War had something to do with it too. Always have to one of the Soviets. As of now, it's assigned for solo flying because of testing, but they're planning on expanding the body of the aircraft reaching to New York to London in 90 minutes. It's called the X-59. Interesting. Rip audio? Audio? Okay, hold on.
That was 1086.
Departure, Southwestern 8315 2000.
Sun Country 8315, Los Angeles Center, radar contact, climb, maintain 3000.
13.
We should be back now. Apologies about that.
Sun Country 8315.
I didn't hear any of that. It's been a long time since it's done that, man. It's been a really long time since it's done that. I don't know what's causing that either. Les, where's Les? We're gonna have to have a blame Dan and a blame Les. It's got to be something between the bit rate or something, man.
Maintain 7000, LA altimeter 3019.
Gotta be something weird with that. Sorry about that, guys. A solar flare. Nah, man, I've had this issue for quite a while now. Ever since we built the stream PC, actually. Ever since we built the stream PC, it's the audio issue. It's something to do with the audio mixer and something, and yeah. Is it a bug? Was watching a hunt streamer this day and he got the same issue. Could be Kenzo. Yeah, it's definitely a bug with something in OBS. Yes, OBS does not like the audio source coming in, and it gets all kinds of weird something. Now it's lagging. No, just refresh your stream, man. Everything's fine. There's no lag.
Arrival. Expect RNAV Yankee runway 27 approach.
Descent via the west, you want to arrive, expect the Erin, Yankee runway 27 approach, Frontier flight 1225.
Just flowing Golf for taxi.
Morning, Cap. How's it going? Matthew, good to see you, man. All is well.
Flight 41 Golf Heavy, runway
All is well. Hope yours good as well, man.
Left, full length, taxi via Kilo Echo.
Okay. We have 270 knots at Trixie. Everything's looking good there. We're going to be on the RNAV, so we don't need to worry about much from that.
Aircraft call for clearance. I'm talking to another aircraft. You need to wait for his response. Break.
RNAV Yankee. You can see here we can dig down to 2,000 feet once cleared on the approach, and then we'll go visual from there.
Thank you.
Very calm winds and nice weather.
LA Center delivery, good morning. Sam 30,000 at stand 208 with information Charlie, requesting clearance to KCOF.
Listening is hard. Slim 30,000, clearance on request, your number 6.
Listen. Can I get some I Love Vatsums in chat?
Number
Did
6,
you?
Sam
Southwest.
30,000.
Southwest 2933, radar contact.
Poor
climb,
kid,
flight
man.
level 190.
That kid was just on with me and Mav the other day. I got you. I mean, listen. He's trying.
Southwest
He's trying.
341, wind calm, one right.
Tell he's a little
full
bit
length
nervous
takeoff.
as well, but he's trying.
Right, quick touch, 341.
But did you hear the
139
pilot?
heavy, runway
Listening
one
is
right, full
hard.
length, line up and wait, caution jet blast, Boeing 737.
Runway
Man.
1 right, full lane, line up and wait, caution, jet blast, company 179.
1549, you were given crossing instruction at 26 right. You go ahead and cross 26 right.
3020 on the
Yeah, I get it. You
altimeter.
want to stay a little bit back from that heavy in front of you.
Indeed I do.
It's going to be 3019 on arrival. And our minimums today, chat. I'm going to go grab that right now on the approach. Minimums
Aircraft
680, I believe. That's what we're looking at.
Who's the call sign?
Yeah, 680. We're going to be on full.
All right. I thought I
680.
heard 2047. So it's 2074.
Barrow.
One right full length, taxi via Bravo Delta, cross 26 right.
That was Bravo Delta and cross 26 right.
680 is plugged in. Good. Cool. Looking good.
My bad.
How big is K-Stan? I can't imagine it being huge, especially since it's kind of in the city. It's not very big, yeah. Single runway. I think it's the busiest single runway airport in the world. I may be mistaken, maybe North America, but I believe it's, yeah, it's right up there, man. It's pretty crazy.
Maintain flight level 350, walk through
Delta 511 at Lindy, cleared our Nadya Yankee, runway 27 approach.
He is brand new and he was using Air Force One the other night, never took off. Oh boy, it was one of those. Hey man, you got to start somewhere. Got to start somewhere. Question, how to know the QNH in a 737? Ryan, just use real weather or something like that? Kid is obsessed with the Air Force One. He couldn't figure out last time that he needed to file a flight plan before requesting clearance. We'll see how it goes when he gets number 6. He's number 6 coming up here. The new additions to K-Stan are sweet with all the construction. I agree. Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah. It is in the world? Okay. Yeah, there you go. Probably Windows changing the bitrate. Windows doesn't handle audio well. Well, it's through an audio mixer, though. That's what I mean, Will. It's not, it's like, unless, well, I guess what you're saying is everything is running through Windows, but it's on a third-party audio mixer. We even have the, forget what cable we bought, but we bought an expensive ground loop cable to remove like any static noise or anything like that. We did it properly. Like, we had Les, which is like a professional audio and visual, like, just literally what he does for work. He set it all up for me, so I know that it's nothing on that end. It's either got to be, like you mentioned, either a bug through Windows or something with OBS. It's going to be one of those two things, right? Apparently San Diego are discussing, if not plans, to make a second runway. Interesting. I've been to San Diego. I don't know where the hell they would put it, but interesting. Yeah. Even money on him requesting clearance again before the controller gets back to him. Oof. Andy's putting money on it. Hey, Cap, do you use Pilot Edge anymore? So, MC, I was speaking about that earlier, man. I was going to do this flight on Pilot Edge today. And I went to go log in, and it looks like my subscription, my yearly subscription that I get from Pilot Edge, my sponsorship from them, has expired. So I need to email them and see if they're interested in doing it again for 2024. So we'll see, man. If we do get it, we'll probably do some flights later this week, maybe on the weekend, Monday, something like that. Do some Pilot Edge, so we'll see.
Drop that one.
I would try replacing the USB cable that connects the PC. Might be bad. It's definitely not that one, JJ. No, they're all brand new. All brand new parts, JJ. It's definitely not that. It's a bug within OBS somehow. Yeah, it's a bug. I'm pretty sure it's just a bug within OBS. If anything, I would probably put it down to the Focusrite Solo. That one.
climb via the SID.
Frame gen is the real deal. 10900K at 38 at LAX would average 20 to 30 FPS on high settings, with a 4080 ultra settings, 50 to 60 at LAX, at cruise 90 to 100. That's what I'm hoping for, Al. Yeah. Is Pilot Edge 24/7? No. You can put exclamation point PE in chat.
Southwest 2933, climb maintain level 300.
300.
It is not 24/7, but it's like 18 hours a day or 19 hours a day. Yeah.
That's 341, climb, radar contact, climb and maintain level 350, proceed on course.
350, 341.
Everything's up to date, JJ. OBS is up to date. Focusrite is up to date. All the drivers, all audio, everything's up to date, man. Everything is up to date. I would assume that it's probably something to do with the bit rate. Maybe because it's an XLR microphone and we have the bit rate set quite high. It's probably something to do with the bit rate that just gets kind of all out to lunch or something, you know? Nightbot is broken. Give him a second. He shouldn't be. Landing lights, start switches, wing lights, logo lights. Good. Through 10,000 now. Looking forward to Beyond ATC. Could be cool sometimes. Yep. We're doing Vegas on the night stream as well. Vegas to Seattle. Yes, Matthew. This evening will be Vegas to Seattle. Maybe they're known for bugs and have your hardware that could be causing this. I don't know, man. I've had this hardware for years. I had no problems until I built the second PC. So, I don't know. Had no audio issues, no nothing. Yeah. As a Focusrite, 2 cap and I have the same thing. So it's got to be something to do with the Focusrite then. It's probably the way that it's doing the bit rate. Something like that.
Take off 24 left and requesting a high-speed climb due to weight for Swift 41 Golf.
What time is the evening stream? 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. Nightbot should be here. It was here earlier.
K3 Mike Golf, wind is variable at 316 right, clear to land.
316 right, clear to land, K3 Mike Golf.
Delta 511, contact tower 18.3.
18.3 to Delta 11, good GC and good day.
Towers online.
Take care, 66 Mike, climb maintain a little
18.3, we'll get him ready. So that's going to help with departure chat. We actually have a tower online now.
Southwest 1744 at Lindy,
yeah, Nightbot is...
runway 27 approach. Southwest 1744, copy.
A firm, I think you said over to tower on approach. You're clear to the RNAV Yankee 27, Southwest 1744.
Southwest 1744, negative. Did not give you a frequency change. Just at Lindy, cleared RNAV Yankee runway 27 approach.
At Lindy, cleared RNAV Yankee 27 approach. Thanks, Southwest 1744. Going to join tonight in the MD-11 to test out the new beta. Hopefully I can get my squawk to work. Ooh, nice, cool. Probably bugged out when the stream. Yeah, I left him and rejoined him, so we'll see what he ends up doing. Cap, did you give Nightbot some special spices? No. Do you control the claps with a slider or a hotkey? John, with a slider. Right now I'm using my Honeycomb Bravo with the with my 737 handle set. What are we thinking for this landing, chat? Are we going over under? Hold on, let's start a poll.
I got clearance. I can't give you a taxi, but I
start a poll.
Actually, that was 2219. You are number 1 for the clearance. I'm going to give you the taxi instructions. Runway 1 right full length, taxi via Bravo Delta, cross 26 right and expect PDC here momentarily.
Bravo Delta, cross 26 right, Southwest 2219.
LA, Southwest 8315, we're looking forward to you.
Alright, there we go. Poll has been started. Answer the questions, chat.
Sun Country
Let's see how well you guys do.
Check your squawk code. You're not tagging on. Squawk is 5105.
Oh, 5105, we got that now, thank you.
Alright, and you can descend, oh there you go, radar contact with Oceanside, descend maintain 7000.
Yeah, Nightbot could just be slacking. Alright, so we're cleared on the approach, so we can keep descending to like 2,000 feet, I believe it was. And we'll go altitude, intervene. There we go. We'll keep the aircraft descending, and I believe we had a speed restriction 210 knots. On the Lucky, yes, 210 knots right now, so I'm going to bug up 210 as well on the speed. 210, good.
Yeah,
And now we can open up
on request, your number
our RNAV.
7.
Good.
Correction, 6.
Cool. Let's go flaps 1. Got the exact same lines, found them. See, there you go, man.
2004.
The main issue I have with VATSIM X Pilot is I don't know where to find the ID. I use my VATSIM ID, but it overlaps one letter. What do you mean, Ryan? I'm a little bit lost.
You too. Southwest, disregard.
All right, speed's coming back, 210 knots now, beautiful. Approach speed today, we're going to go with flaps 30, so it's going to be 148 plus 5, so 153 on our V approach speed.
Descend lucky 1 arrival, expect RNAV Yankee, runway 27 approach, altimeter 30.
And we're going to go auto brake max because we want to vacate as quickly as we can for the reason of our parking. We're parking over at Terminal 1, usually in here, so that's why we're looking to vacate the runway as quickly as we can, chat.
1744, contact tower 118.3.
My turn for tower. Thanks for wonderful ATC, man. We'll see you soon. Southwest 1744.
All right, take care. Southwest.
All right, tower, good. Liberty Tower, good afternoon, Southwest 1744. RNAV Yankee 27.
Southwest 1744, Liberty Tower, good afternoon. Got a treat for you. Wind is calm. Runway 27, clear to land.
Must be a miracle. Wind calm, 27, clear to land. Southwest 1744. Thanks, man. All right, we actually have calm winds, Chad. I don't know if we've ever landed here with actual calm winds. So this will be a good one. This approach is beautiful. It is one of my favorites, man. I got to shoot this in real life in 2021 when Flight Sim Expo was in Las Vegas, and I can promise you, coming in over these mountains and being able to see the terrain and everything down here, it was absolutely incredible. It was so cool. Can confirm it is a beautiful approach. All right, we're at 2,500 feet. We'll bring our speed back to 170. We'll go gear down, flaps 15 degrees. Glad you flew this on VATSIM, spicy the entire way. Do we expect anything less from VATSIM at this point? I don't think so. We've been cleared to land. We'll get all of our lights on. Good. Coming up to our final approach altitude. So bring our speed back. Again, we're looking for 153 on the V approach speed. Tri-stick cam is going on. It's going to be my aircraft here in a second, chat. Enjoy the arrival. I'm going to actually take control of the throttles now. And then coming up on 2,000 feet, I'm going to take control of the aircraft as well. Wonderful. Enjoy, guys. Let's go flaps 25 degrees. Trim out the aircraft here. And 153 on the V-app. We'll go flaps 30, which will be our landing flaps. There we go. Beautiful. Aircraft is trimmed out nicely. A little bit of up trim. There we go. Wonderful. I'm new to using VATSIM. I like business jets, but won't know what call sign used for private jets. So Billy, you would usually just use your tail number. You could also fly for like net jets or something like that. Like there are private charter companies, right, that fly little business jets. I would fly for like I think it's Next Jets, something like that. Chad will probably know more than I will, but yeah. No replay. We're doing a turnaround, so we're going back to Vegas after this one. So unfortunately, no replay. Exec jets, yeah, that's a good one as well. There's all kinds that you could fly for. Usually they would just fly via their tail number. Business jets fly via the tail number, unless, yeah, they're like under one of those guys. All right, let's focus here. Sterile.
400 minimums.
Continue. 2 white, 2 red, all the way in.
300.
No cheating. Don't get under the approach.
200. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
We've got a little bit floaty there at the end on us. A little bit floaty in the touchdown zone though. Nose down gently. Reversers are out. Decelerating. 70 knots. Reversers are stowed. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to San Diego. Nice.
Southwest 1744, left turn enable taxi to parking via Bravo.
Left turn able, taxi to parking via Bravo. Thanks for ATC. What's used for the departure?
Sounds good. Steering 260, Limburg Tower low.
Already onto the brakes. Making the big left turn here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down. Man, the sim seems like super stuttery right now for some reason. I don't know why. It seems like it's like popping almost, like super stuttery. Is it just me? It seems very, very, very stuttery. I don't know why. Even on the approach it felt a little bit weird. Like I'm not getting 30 FPS even at like most airports now, I've noticed. It's weird. Is the new terminal there IRL? It will be. Yeah. It's happening to you as well. I noticed it after Sim Update 14. I wonder if there's something weird going on. We're going to go to gate 9. Right. Southwest. Is FSLTL? I can try and, like, if I disconnect from FSLTL, it puts me still, like, nah, not really, man. I'm losing a couple frames with FSLTL, but I'm still under 30 and I just disconnected from FSLTL. I don't know, it's weird. Even in, like, Vegas, I noticed, like, the frames were really... Even when we were flying in Europe this week, I noticed that the frames were really low. Not sure. It just seems, like, really stuttery. I wouldn't even, like, you know, most of the time I wouldn't complain about the frames, but it just, it feels stuttery. It's not even that, like, like, if you just look on the left side, like, it looks like it's choppy. It looks like it's, like, having problems. I don't know, it's weird. I'll have to do some checking tonight of why, but I don't like that. EPU gen is on, EPU bleed is on, isolation valve is open. Let's go ahead and engine number 2 is going off, engine number 1 is going off, anti-collision light is off, seatbelt sign is off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to San Diego. Beautiful flight, a little bit floaty on that one, still within the touchdown zone though. Nice landing as well. We can end that poll. Let's request deboarding. Good. Here comes the jet bridge. Like, even, like, I'm getting 26 FPS. Like, I don't understand why. I'm in an outside view. It's not even 26 FPS. Something's wrong. Something's not happy, chat. Give me a second here. Where the hell
You guys
is
see that
the-
lady on the garage roof, showing her pineapples, or is it just me?
Default. I don't think it has anything to do with that, but huge up floaties to you, C2A. Thank you for the support, man. I appreciate you, dude. Sky man. Thank you, man. Keysan is a framey airport. I mean, I'm getting 25 FPS right now, man. I don't know. I don't ever remember getting such low FPS. I remember, like, you know, 30, 32, 35, sure. But I'm getting 20, 27, 25 FPS, and there's literally nothing behind me. It's just emptiness. So I have no clue why it's behaving the way that it is. It's not happy. Not happy. Okay, let's go ahead and get a new call sign for the return flight, friends, shall we? Zoom in here a little bit. There we go. Good. Yeah, just, like, even, like, the camera, like, it just doesn't feel good. I almost feel like they fucked something up with this update and they're going to put a patch out soon, and it's, I don't know. It just feels weird. The sim feels weird right now. I kind of noticed it last week as well, but I didn't, a lot of the airports that I fly into when I'm in Europe are a little bit frame heavy, so I didn't really, I didn't really notice. I usually get really good performance here in North America. But I've noticed, like, even at cruise, like where I used to get like 60s, like in the high 60s as far as FPS goes, like 65, 70, even like flying over water or stuff like that, I'm barely breaking like high 40s, low 50s now. So it's a little bit weird. A little bit weird. New flight. All right. And we get this going from Kaysan back to Vegas. Good. Need a 737-800 economy. Remember, guys, if you are enjoying the content, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. We're looking for 300 likes on today's stream. I would agree, some update 14 is less smooth overall. I don't know, it's weird. Yeah. See Andy's comment, I can send you the path where to find that. The scenery index folder helps quite a lot. First load after clearing it slowed, but subsequent ones are a shade faster. The scenery index folder. I have deleted that before, Andy. Andy, if you can send me a message on Discord, just show me where to find that. Or if someone wants to reach out and send me a message on Discord, I can try and do that for tonight's flights and see if that does something. Yeah. Something is up with Sim Update 14 because this was things I'd experienced in the beta, yet buddies wouldn't if they were on Sim Update 13. Now they're experiencing things I did on the new update. Yeah, if you could send that over to me on Andy, just reach out on Discord and maybe I can do it after the stream. We can figure it out. But yeah, it just seems weird. It seems weird that I'm constantly sitting below 30 FPS now. You know what I mean? Like I said, like before, probably around 35. I just feel like I'm losing like almost 10 frames somewhere. It's being weird. It's being very weird. Like we're at San Diego as well. Like even if I go to drone camera, look at the FPS in drone camera. You know? Like, oh, now it seems to be a little bit better. Now we're getting like mid 30s in drone mode. I don't know. It's weird. It just feels weird. I'm not quite sure. We'll go to the Discord and see where the index folder is. I know I've deleted it too, but I don't know where it is. Yeah. Yeah. This makes me this makes me apprehensive to get back into the sim. Don't want to go broke if it's going to stutter. Well, yeah. Like I said, there's a lot of things going on as well, but yeah. Used to be able to fly into Burbank after Sim Update 14, impossible. So there is something going on then for performance. Has this been brought up on the Microsoft forums? If anybody frequents the Microsoft forums, has anybody else said anything? Has anybody else made any comments or to them about performance, or is this just a something that we're kind of just figuring out now? 2 hours in of my 10, 2 hours in 10 on your way to RJAA, man. Varies from Steam to Microsoft Store slightly. Are you on Steam, Andy, or are you on Microsoft? I'm on Steam, obviously, but... Alright, let's send off our flight plan. I should be playing music for you guys, sorry. It's like even that, like look at how like... Don't ever remember performance being this bad. See on Microsoft Store and it works better for me than it did. Weird. The dev told me if you delete sceneries in the sim and don't reload the scenery cache file, it's like the sim searching for all the sceneries in the cache folder 24/7. I'm wondering if that's exactly what's going on. I've done a ton of like updates. Yeah, Andy, if you could just reach out to me and just let me know what I have to do, what folder it is or where it is. Or if you can just put it in here. If you can just put it in here, I can copy and paste it, but... It's weird because the beta was so good performance-wise. Now you're the second streamer today that's talked about the stars. It just, yeah, something feels off. And to be fair, I did update my NVIDIA driver last night, and that may be something to do with it. This may be one of those cases where Microsoft says we should still be on certain driver, you know, like I've had to roll back before. I've had to roll back drivers because the sim is just not, and I'm wondering if that's what it is. I did install the newest NVIDIA update driver last night, and I'm starting to think that that's maybe what it is. I'm going to check the forums. Microsoft will usually make a post if there's a certain driver, NVIDIA driver, that seems to work better. And I'm wondering if that's the case right now. Something going on with that. That would be it wouldn't be the first time that that's happened, and that's what that's why I'm kind of being led to that, so, yeah. There was also a Windows 10 update that pushed as well, okay. Regardless of the cache file thing will help for sure, not saying it'll get rid of this exact issue, just help smooth out stuff overall, okay. I have an older NVIDIA driver and still performance decrease, okay. Quick look on Google shows some people with related issues, Cap, okay. Just performance doesn't seem to be, like we're getting 25 FPS, man. I don't know, man. That's probably it. I avoid updating NVIDIA drivers at all costs. Still on one from 3 years ago? Jesus Christ, dude. That's not good. There's certain ones, but, I mean, like, we just went down to 17 FPS for a second when I came in. Something's going on. Yeah. Also, Cap, I feel this KSAN by BM World is a tad heavier on frames than Latin VFR. Could be, but yeah. Okay, let's come down here. Go to this guy, sorry. Request new flight information. Good. San Diego back to Vegas. Cost index of 58. We're going to flight level 290. Let's come down here. We'll go to our route tab. We're going to go flight plan request. It's going to pull up KSAN from KLAS. We'll grab that. We're going to set payload on that. Beautiful. We're going to set fuel on that. Beautiful. We'll go to select route. We'll go to GSX. We're going to restart the Kutal script here for a second. I feel like photogrammetry has been slower recently. Could be. I don't know. Have you seen the video of QA pilot about DX12? There's a software update for Microsoft DLSS settings, the newest one. A lot of performance increase since I followed the instructions. I haven't. I don't run my sim on DX12. I don't know, man. Route uplink ready. We'll go ahead and load that. After sim update 14, I've had the issue where my sim would freeze 3 to 4 times, 1 to 3 seconds per flight. Maybe weird stuff going on. Okay, maybe it's not the driver. I don't know, man. Activate and execute our flight plan, Southwest 102. Everything's in there. Beautiful. Let's go to GSX. We're going to sim brief, okay. Good. Knows we got 181 passengers going back. Beautiful. We'll go ahead and request boarding. Southwest. Good. Cool. Let's go ahead and grab our information here from Tower. We'll request our flight plan. We have ATIS information. Oh, is this already sent to me? Holy shit. We already got an ACARS message. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay. So we'll grab this. Route is going to be Padres 2, Chicken, Sebi. Nobody. We don't need those guys. All right, cool. Sweet. We can go to our departure. We're going to plan for the Padres 2 departure, 2-7 with the Chicken transition. Beautiful. We'll execute that. Go to our route tab. Next page. Chicken, Sebi, Yella, Meisen. We're going to go to our approach. Arrivals. We're going to plan for the... What are we planning for? We are planning for the Rounders 2 arrival. Rounders 2. Good. We're going to plan for the 2 6s. We're going to have the Meisen transition. And we'll plan for the ILS... Yankee 26 left, sure. From Bourbon? What did they change? Hold on. Did they change all this stuff?
Yeah, we're looking to push it back here.
I thought it was always from Preno or whatever. Vegas approach. Whoa. That's from Preno, so ILS Yankee. Oh, because the ILS Zulu is vectors, the ILS Yankee is an actual approach in. That must be new. I don't ever remember seeing this. Got the RNAV too, which is always fun. Could always plan for the RNAV. We'll plan for the ILS Yankee. It's kind of like an RNAV, but we'll just plan for the ILS Yankee then. Runway 26. Okay, and I guess we'll take it via Bourbon. We'll execute that. If we actually look at the approach as well, I believe Bourbon is on the approach path on the Rounders too. It is. Bourbon, 210 knots, 8,000 feet. So from Bourbon, we'd continue the approach in. Okay. Cool. That's done. That's set. We'll go to our init ref. We're going to do our perf init request. We'll grab all of our information here. I'm going to come over here as well. As far as pinned charts go, I guess we can just kind of keep everything pinned, right? We don't need that. We need the search, departure, arrival, departure, case in. We need the standard instrument departure. We need the Padres 2. Where are you? This is showing San Diego. Padres 2. Star is going to be, what is it? Sorry, arrival. Star. We're on the Rounders 2. Good. Approach, we want to do the ILS Yankee 26 is what we have planned. Yes, we'll pin that. Okay, everything should be pinned and in there now. Good. We'll go back here. We'll go back here. Performance tool. Grab some information. Import from OFP. San Diego 27. That's all good. That's good. We're going to import from aircraft. A little bit heavier for the return flight. Optimum. That's all good. We'll import the weather as well. Winds are 0. No winds. 19 degrees Celsius. Beautiful day in San Diego. 3019 on the altimeter. Cool. If we come down here, we can see our load, our performance data. We'll execute that. Beautiful. We're going up to 290 on the cruise, though, so we'll change that. Beautiful. 6.7 on the block is what we have. Good. Reserves. That's all good. Cost index is good. That's all fine. Beautiful. N1 limit. Here's where we're going to do our performance calculator. So we'll come up over here, grab some performance numbers. We'll calculate that. Flaps 5, 99.45. Whew, no cell temp. So there we go. So we're blasting out of here. Okay, cool. Trim value 572 and our V speeds 39, 41, and 51. So we'll go takeoff. Flaps will be 5 degrees. CG weight. Good. 39, 41, 51, which we had in there as well, which we'll plug in now. And there we go. We are basically set and ready for the return flight. Yeah, it's a straight out departure. It's kind of cool. Sweet. And we'll come out here, check out the boarding process, and I'm going to update the banner up top here for all the information for our next flight. Give me a second, chat. Sim Toolkit Pro gave us 140 on that landing. What did we get? 122 on this one? Sim Toolkit Pro says 140.
JetBlue 260, you are ready to taxi.
JetBlue 260, runway 27, taxi via Bravo, altimeter 3019er.
3019er and taxi via Bravo for runway 27, JetBlue 260.
All right, new information should be updated up top for you all now. Good. Thank you, Andy. Have I ever tried Microsoft in VR? At the Expo, yes, I did. Yeah. Is Nightbot still not here, or is Nightbot's still sleeping, eh? He's still not here? I don't know what happened to Nightbot. Maybe if I remove him for a while? Let me part him from the channel.
4, let's see, where are you? Oh, that's 1584, I'm sorry, that's 1584, runway 27, clear to land.
1584, we're gonna have to go around way too high.
1584, roger, pilot published missed.
Alright, I've logged out and logged back in, and now I'm making Nightbot join the channel, so if it was ever going to do anything, this would be how it was going to do it, but we'll see. We'll see how she goes. We'll see how she goes, chat. Nightbot had too much of a stretch. Maybe. He was here earlier.
Southwest 2804, push on to Bravo's approved.
The JetBlue behind us.
Southwest 1584, 5 Roma heading, climb maintain.
Luggage guy doing the moonwalk.
13555.
Just having fun, okay?
Maintain 5,000, we'll contact back center for something 1584.
They say they fixed it, J-Foot. That's part of the reason why I want to try the ILS. I don't know if any of you know, but if you've owned the FlyTampa Vegas scenery, you'll know that the ILS approach for 2.6 is very off. So we'll see. They say they fixed it. I think the streams restart blew Nightbot's mind. Maybe, but it's happened before, Andy, and there's been no issue. I don't know, man. Could just be an actual like server thing with Nightbot. I still don't see him, but
428, request clearance to Las Vegas, we have pop-up.
Spirit 428, you should have a PDC. Let me know if you don't, and I can send another one.
You're the JetBlue. There you go. Cool. Opinions on P3D.
Tower, yes, thank you. We do have that.
I think it was. I think it was a great platform. I think it's a little bit of a dated platform at this day and age. There's still some great add-ons for it, though. So, should I buy the Phoenix A320? I love the Phoenix A320. Yeah, wonderful aircraft, man. We're going to be back flying Airbus next week. Both Pappies and ILS are wrong and disagree with another. It's amazing. They still haven't fixed it, Andy. Jesus, man. Scenery's been out for a while. That's been an issue quite a long time. I was thinking since release. I hope they go back and they also fix some of the terrain issues in Toronto now that they've pushed updates for Vegas and everything. Is it true the E175 got updated recently? Maybe. Probably after Sim Update 14. I think it had some issues with it. Flew the ILS 26 left last night. Dropped me in a little low. Still not too bad though. Okay. Maybe he's stretching. Something's going on with Nightbot. I don't know. Like I said, I just logged him out, logged back in, did the whole, restart process. He's still not joining in. Something tells me it's probably a server issue with Nightbot right now. Usually on Nightbot's end, it happens sometimes. I actually think what I can do, hold on. I think if Streamlabs is working, I think I can turn on Streamlabs bot, which is exactly the same thing. All the commands should work. So give me a second. Let me see if I can get Streamlabs to give the Nightbot alerts. Cloudbot commands. Okay.
Tower, Southwest.
Oh man, it's using like the old. It has all the old school ones. Wow.
2933 Lindbergh Tower, runway 27.
Holy.
JetBlue 260 holding short at 27 via Bravo awaiting the oncoming traffic.
Oh, but it's using its own like. Oh my god, these are like the Nightbot commands from... Like this has when I did my old schedule. Okay, put in !PE pricing and see if that works now. For whoever was asking for pricing or what PE was, sorry. So weird. Anyways, some of these commands should be working now.
JetBlue 260, runway 27, line up and wait.
I don't know why.
Line up for like 27, JetBlue 260.
Okay, I've put on some of the... I've put on some of like the main ones. Are those working now? Yeah, okay. Streamlabs is putting stuff. Okay. Good. Well, it's because Nightbot's actually not here. It's going to start duplicating the commands as soon as Nightbot's servers. So for right now, Andy, this is how we'll just have to do it for now until Nightbot comes back on. I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird one. It's a weird one. But at least I can provide you with a link to it now. So there we go. Okay, we're almost ready to go here, chat. Just getting the last 32 passengers on board, and then we'll be ready for push and start. The return flight back to Vegas. Then when we get back to Vegas, I'll change the time in the sim so we can actually see the sphere, and we'll go down the like the strip and have a look at some stuff. And we'll also be able to do a replay into Vegas. And flight time for the return flight, we're looking at 56 minutes on the return flight. ECAP FlightSim Studios is releasing the E190 195 tomorrow. It's already released. I got an email this morning. Oop, there's the JetBlue. Nice. Yeah, it's already released. They're selling it for £33 or $33 again.
JetBlue 260, contact Airline Center 135.55, good day.
Airline Center, good day.
Yeah, again, I can't suggest these things until I can't suggest these aircraft until they bring forward like a custom FMC and some VNAV and stuff. I just can't get people to spend money on airplanes. Like it's 2023. We're almost about to be 2024. There's no way, in my opinion, an aircraft should be a payware aircraft should be coming out with no custom LNAV, no custom VNAV, no custom FMC. That's literally what you pay for. Unfortunately, Microsoft has kind of created this environment where people feel that they should be paid before they do the work, and I feel that that's completely wrong. And I'm doing my best to avoid those types of products. You put in the hard work, you put in the dedication, you create an awesome product for the community will respond, and you will make a lot of money off of it. But I don't like this whole, okay, you pay us first and then we're going to start developing, and then we'll give you a custom VNAV and give you a custom FMC, and nah, I don't like that, man. I don't like that at all. The JetBlue's screaming out of here. Everybody screams out of here. Yeah. Not being able to go to a direct waypoint is so ridiculous. What's what I mean? It's not, in my opinion, it's not a proper rendition of a payware airplane. It's just not. There's better freeware options out there. Okay, sure, it might not be a better freeware Embraer, but there's better freeware airplanes that are far greater simulation than what this is offering, you know? All right, I think we're boarded. I thought the direct function was working. If not, that's messed up. So Andy, it like half works. How do I explain this? Okay, you cannot do any direct to on a SID or a star. So if the waypoint is either coming off of a SID or off of a star, you can't go direct to it. If it's a waypoint, let's say the first waypoint on the SID or the star, you can't go direct to it. So the only time you can go direct is in the in-between waypoints. So like, let's say this flight plan here, we would not be able to do anything on the Padres 2. We would be able to go direct Chicken, direct Sebi, direct Yella, direct Maizen, but after that we wouldn't be able to go direct to any of the waypoints on the Rounders 2. And just for an example, here's how many waypoints are on the Rounders 2. Like there's Maizen, so like as the second you hit Maizen, you cannot go direct to any of these waypoints. That kind of makes it really messed up, especially if you're going to fly on Pilotage, you're going to fly on VATSIM, you're going to fly on IVAO, you're going to do anything, right? Like no direct 2s on any of those. So like that's where it's, you know, it's a little bit like, And that's why I said, like, for me, in its current state right now, it's not really, it's just not worth it. It's not worth your time, not worth your money. You know what I mean? Yeah. Streamlabs found Pilotage pricing? Yes. If you manually enter your SIDs and stars and waypoints, you can direct to. There you go. But who's going to do that, man? Like, what? Like, that's what I mean. Like, I feel like we're going archaic with that type of stuff, you know? Like, archaic. Okay, we're ready for pushback. Let's go to GSX. We're going to prepare for pushback and departure. Good. We'll go upstairs. Let's go ahead and get that on. Let's go ahead and we should have done proper turnaround. That's all good. That's good. That's good. We're going to 29,000 feet, so we'll bug up 29,000. Seatbelts can go on. And anti-collision light can go on as well. Good. And I'm going to pause our music. Good.
Just be advised, there's a company 320 passing behind you, should be enough factor push approved.
And okay, he's all the way out there. Good. Okay, cool. And the only other thing we need is our TCAS. Our new code today will be 5330.
Tower, Spirit 428, ready for taxi 27, pop up.
Good.
Serving 428, runway 27, taxi via Bravo.
If we come over here, we've got all this plugged in, that's fine, we don't need that anymore. We go to our charts, we're going to go to our pinned charts, we're going to go to our standard instrument, we're going to go to the Padres 2. We can see the top altitude of the Padres 2 is 15,000 feet.
Very good, thank you, runway 27, taxi via Bravo.
15,000, so bug up 15,000. That will be our climb altitude today.
Follow the 737 off your right side.
15,000 is set, and our V-speed looking like it's going to be 151. Good, and I'm just going to reset everything, recycle my flight directors. Good. And we're going to go tail to the right. Beautiful. Park brake released. Sounds up. Good. Thomas, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope all's well. What is the best plane? Everybody's probably going to have a different opinion on that. But yeah, really up to you, man. Depends what you like. Depends what you're interested in. It's like, just look at like the. It just seems so stuttery, man. Like 24 FPS as soon as we start moving. Like something's not right. Something's definitely not right. I'm almost thinking to roll back to like some drivers. 22 FPS now, 21 FPS, 22, 21. Something's definitely not good. All of that got me thinking about our packs. Engine number 2 over to ground.
DFR departure to Catalina is filed.
Yeah, it's something weird's going on, man. Ooh, look at the sun country, though.
Yeah, we're
Beauty.
ready to copy, sir.
How do you roll back to an older driver? You can go to the NVIDIA website. You can download older drivers. If you go to the NVIDIA website and you just search for older drivers, You can do it that way. That's the easiest way, I think. You can also do it, I think if you go to your control settings on your PC, you can roll back.
On departure and squawk 4715, Cessna 495 Zulu.
Steve, what's up, my man? Dropping the $5 donation. Huge enough floaties to you, man. Thanks so much for your support. Appreciate you as always, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So ZCap, hope you're doing well. I know you like games like Farm Sim. Do you know any games like that for building airports? Thank you, my friend. There's a couple. I don't think it's like as detailed, but there are some cool little games. I can't remember what they're called, to be honest with you. Cap, you mentioned FSLTL earlier. Did you update their installer? I know the update was pushed recently. I did, yeah. I did. Best plane is about DC-3, one of the best airframes made, and that shows as they're still flying. Yeah, like I said, I think it just comes down to personal preference, right? Engine number 1 over the ground. What library do you use for CSLs? I don't have any of these beautiful liveries. FSLTL.
Gate number.
FSLTL.
Bravo gate going to 11 Southwest 512. Southwest 512. Roger. Hold your position there. I got one company outbound to that ramp. Okay, we'll hold here on Bravo Southwest 512.
Introduce fuel number 1. Did FSLTL update their VMR file with the update? Yes.
Hope you are doing well.
Thank you.
I know you like games like Farm Sim. Do you know of any games like that for building airports? Thank my friend.
Thank you, Steve. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, there's one. I completely forget what it's called. Is it called like Airport Builder or something like that? I forget. Where can you find the VMR file? Go to the launcher and then click the update, the about button. So go to your launcher, click on FSLTL, and on the right side, Airport CEO. That's the one. Thank you. Steve, check out Airport CEO. That's the one where like you can build the airport, and it's kind of like weird graphics, but looks fun. Looks cool.
For Frontier Flight 1225.
Frontier Flight 1225, Roger.
Flaps 5, sorry guys, there's somebody waiting for us to get out of the ramp, so I'm just trying to start it up.
Flying 1495, deliver runway 27, follow the Frontier A320 off to your left side on Bravo.
Good right about there.
We'll follow the Frontier, thanks, 95.
Upstairs, yaw damper, probe heats, Gen 1, engine gens on, APU's off, packs back to auto, isolation valve to auto, APU bleed goes off, beautiful, let's let him know. Did I not? Is the tow still connected? Jesus, I didn't set the park brake. There you go. Another disconnecting. Have you got Airport Sim installed yet? No, I didn't, man. Nope. That said, the best looking airplane is Spitfire, so elegant, the sounds they make is eargasm. They are nice, yeah. Cap, I was wondering if there's a 350 for Microsoft. You know, you can tell me there isn't. No, unfortunately not. No. Do you have an add-on for cold and dark startup on the PMDG? Nope, you just have to set your panel state, man. So I suggest going over to the PMDG YouTube channel. There's a great little tutorial and it'll show you, but basically what you do is you have to go to your main menu, you go to PMDG setup and panel state save and load, so you can choose how you want the aircraft. So if you go to panel state, if you select here startup state, you can select this, and then you can select how you want it to be. You can make it cold and dark, you can make it cold and dark connected to the GPU, you can make it so that it's ready to go, runway, the taxi, you can set up how the aircraft starts, however you'd like. Yeah. Packs are overrated, yeah, right? Alright, park brakes coming off, let them know. So they go Tower Southwest 102, leaving the ramp short of Bravo, ready to taxi. 27, we got Quebec.
Southwest 102, runway 27, taxi via Bravo.
27 via Bravo, thanks, Southwest 102.
Southwest 512, once the company heads out of the ramp, you can head on in. Roger, we'll head in once the company clears the alley, thanks, Southwest 512.
Right. Get out of the way of these guys. Auto throttle, VNAV.
Frontier Flight 1225, you're going to swap 737s you're following. The one in front of you is going to turn into the ramp. There's another one coming out of the ramp that you're going to follow on Bravo.
Yeah, the FPS right now, it's kind of... It sucks. There's no other... There's no, I mean, 20, 22, 24 FPS. Something's wrong. I almost feel like I have to roll back, like, I don't even know how many drivers, but I'm probably going to roll back some drivers after this stream. Because this is, I feel like this is borderline not flyable, if I'm being honest with you.
Okay, we'll follow the Frontier 328, 95.
I'm gonna check what driver everybody's running for flight sim. Stopped arming the auto throttle on taxi because I managed to hit Toga on taxi. Yeah, that's not good. Don't want to do that. How many planes are on the ground? I mean, here's the thing. Watch. We're getting 25 FPS right now. 24, 25. Let me disconnect from VATSIM. We go up to 30 FPS. So I'm losing 4 to 5 FPS with the airplane on the ground. So I reconnected now, back in, and we're getting 27, 28. We're back connected. 25 FPS. I mean, the traffic's not helping, but still, like, you know.
Sterling 428, caution, jet blast departing 737, runway 27, line away.
I feel like that's, I've never had, like I said, 34, yeah. 35, yeah. Now we're down to 24, 25 FPS. Something's not happy. Something's not good. And it's not like the PC's not running hot or anything. Like, it's barely getting used. You know? It's not bottlenecking. It's not nothing. You can see, like, usage is pretty even on both CPU and GPU. So that's what leads me to believe the only thing that I really changed is my driver, graphics driver. $546.29, no issues here. Not sure if it's the most recent version, but I did update recently. I don't know what the most recent one is right now. Most current is 546.33. So you're probably one back from me. You're on 457.30 from November 2020. Jesus, dude. He kept, what is the discount code for the Toby eye tracker? There is none. You missed it. We had some discounts over Black Friday and stuff like that. No more discounts, unfortunately. You'll have to wait for the next special that they have or something. He kept just tried the latest studio driver instead of the game-ready drivers. It's the best I've had. Big increase in FPS. Maybe worth a try. Interesting. What's the difference between studio drivers and game-ready drivers? You actually found in Las Vegas today? Very cool.
Sterling 428, wind calm, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
I don't know, maybe I'm going crazy, but... My Toby is still in the box, need to get that out. Yes, you do.
20, runway 27, line away.
Front of the blast, clear, front of the blast, line away 27, I've got you 850.
Wonder what happened to dial-up computer if you try to run Microsoft on it? Oh boy. Probably not good things.
It's the Prime Minister's new Bandwidth and Technology Equity Program.
Something.
You're required to share CPU cycles and bandwidth with all of those less fortunate Canadians. Your federal government thanks you. This problem is why Mopar and I are heading to TJ.
On your way to Tijuana. Thank you for the support, C2A, again with a $3 donation. Huge love floaties to you, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Did you activate strobe lights on the computer? What do you mean?
Sterling 428, contact LA Center today. Over to departure, Spirit was 428, thank you.
All right, behind the company 7-3. Jesus, what's up, man? Welcome. Hope we're doing well. NVIDIA says studios are heavier, tested for stability. I was also able to choose the higher megahertz. Was able to go with LOD and megahertz increase in FPS. Interesting. I'll do some more research on that. Which KSAN is better, Latin VFR or BM? I prefer the BM. I think it's just a little bit more accurate, and it's a little bit more of a modern layout. They've even got like the construction going on behind here for the new terminal that's being built, as you can see there. Yeah. First Officer Daisy. Got Toby for Christmas from my girlfriend, but I have to wait until Christmas Eve. Hope I can use it well on my Samsung G9. Should be able to, Kenzo. Yeah. Should be able to, man. Any news on the 175 VNAV update? Don't hold your breath. Oh, Nightbot's back. Hi, Nightbot. Good to see you, man. Welcome back. Now I can go and turn off all these commands.
Southwest 1482 crossing jet blast, runway 27, line up away.
27, line up away, Southwest 1482.
Pretty tempted by that FSS E190, 195. I want just the E190. I mean, I don't know, dude. I don't know. I just don't think it's worth it. The fact that you're like, you know, do you own the 170 and the 175? I just don't think it's worth it. Where's the yellow ball with the eyes? It's in Vegas. We'll go have a look at it when we land. Flew the E175 all last weekend after watching your streams. I had so much potential once it has VNAV. Absolutely, Thomas. 100% agree. But again, at the same point, I don't think them pushing out another airplane, it just doesn't sit well with me, man. Like for $30, like I said, man, for $30, okay, if you want to buy into it, you want to support them, you can for $30. But now they're releasing a new airplane when the current airplane is still in kind of shambles, to be honest with you, man. It's been out for a full year. We still don't have VNAV, we still don't have LNAV, we still don't have a custom FMC. Guys, like, this isn't, you bought your model, you bought your textures. This isn't like, it's not something that, you know, you guys haven't been years and years and years working on this project. It just, I don't know, man. It just doesn't add up. It just, something doesn't sit right with me with developers that try and do this type of stuff. Like I said, put in the hard work, do what you need to do to make your LNAV, to make your VNAV, to make your custom FMC, and then start pushing out more airplanes. Do you know what I mean? Like, how is pushing another model of a 190 and a 195 that basically is just a default jet? 9.127 Southwest 102. It just doesn't make sense to me, man. It doesn't. It screams money grab is what it does. It screams that we need more money. We want more money to keep developing. We want to take another year. I don't know, man. It just doesn't sit well with me, dude. It doesn't sit well with me at all. We're having the same combo that we do to PMDG and the EFB, except you're on the other side. Come on, Will. Don't start with me, dude. You don't need... Will, I'm going to just squash this in one comment. You do not need a PMDG EFB to fly this airplane correctly. You don't need it. You don't need an EFB to fly the airplane. That's not even... The fact that you're even putting that in the same sentence. The PMDG is completely flyable, has a functioning VNAV, has a functioning LNAV. You don't need a tablet to make the airplane fly. Is the tablet nice to have? Sure, absolutely. PMDG's not out here putting out more airplanes before the tablet comes. That's an absurd comparison, correct. That makes absolutely no sense. And for somebody as smart as you are, boggles my mind why you think like this sometimes. I know you fucking hate PMDG, but like, that's not... Come on, man. PMDG's not putting out more airplanes and being like, okay, the tablet's coming, guys. Just keep buying our products. We promise you it's coming. Come on. The airplane shipped without VNAV, LNAV, custom F. What do you pay for when you buy a payware airplane? You pay for system depth. It's literally what you're paying for. And they're putting out another airplane. Runway 27 clear for takeoff, Southwest 102. They're putting out another airplane before they've even scratch the surface of the airplane that's already out. Come on, dude. Don't be stupid. Sounds up. Throttle's up to 40%. All the lights are on. Ready to rock and roll, friends. Chrono's on. Let's get it. Toga. Slight nose down pressure. Engines are screaming out of here. Takeoff power is set.
Airspeed alive.
Check.
80 knots.
Neutral.
V1. Rotate. Positive rate of climb.
Gear up. 23 FPS, 24 FPS. Something's not right, chat. Something's not happy. Departure. Thanks wonderfully, ATC man. Have a good afternoon. We'll see you.
Bye.
Alright, LA 35.5. Welcome back to the shit show.
One or the other.
That is.
Which one do you have?
Welcome back to the shit show that is Los Angeles Center, ladies and gentlemen. As somebody is already getting yelled at. Nice.
You should be going up to 15,000, but it's more pronounced on the FAA chart. Let me look at Navit. Let me look at.
Let's go flaps up one.
Look at the jet.
Okay, Roger. Yeah, just whatever you need us to do.
Yeah, just maintain. Go up to cruise 290.
LA Center is always a shit show, man. Always. There's always something funny going on.
360.
Funny business going on. Southern Center, good afternoon again. Southwest 102, 3,500. Climb advice it.
Northwest 2, Los Angeles Center. Radar contact. Climb you to SID.
To SID, 102. 220 on the speed. Flaps clean.
LA Center, Spirit Wings 249 out Vegas for the uniform ready taxi.
Plane lover, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well.
Race 249, runway 1 right, full length, taxi via Whiskey Delta cross 26 right.
1 right, full length, Whiskey Delta cross 26 right. Spirit Wings 249.
You have 30,000, you on frequency?
Alrighty, 255,000. Autopilot 1's on. Bring you back up into the flight deck.
Without calling in?
I thought you cleared me, Sam 30,000.
I cleared you to taxi. I didn't clear you to just take off.
Oh, very sorry, Sam 30,000.
Jet 142 Yankee, actually.
Got a number for you to call.
GA ramp.
Brendan Beery.
31 left.
10 gifted members to the channel. Huge floaties to you, my friend. Thank you for the support. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, 31 left. Go ahead and taxi to 31
Why
left.
you take off?
That's a much shorter taxi for you.
I told you, man. LA Center, dude. If you ever want a good laugh, if you ever want to feel good, just go to LA Center, man. Go fly around the LA airspace when LA's online. You will have a good time, guaranteed. Guaranteed.
22.8,
Ben on Center's lost below is. I don't know if this is Ben. I don't. It is Ben, but
heavy radar contact. Climb, maintain level 410. Proceed on course.
Brendan, thank you for support, man. I appreciate you. That is incredibly kind.
1482 radar contact lost.
Guys, if you haven't done so, please get some no floaties in chat.
290.
I maintain 290 Southwest 102.
1086 Lima Airspace East, radar service terminated.
Alright, he's getting us up.
Maintain level 250.
290. Beautiful. Now look, we're over water right now, and we're barely above 30 FPS. That's how I know that something is wrong with the sim. Something weird is going on. We should be over the water right now. Like we're getting less than 30 FPS. That's how I know that something is wrong with the sim and however it's running right now. something's not right. It has to be the newest NVIDIA driver. Has to. It's the only thing that makes sense. We're barely breaking 30 FPS, and we're miles away from the coast. It just doesn't make sense. Sounds weird. Do I watch Formula 1? No, I don't. Unfortunately, man. It's the sharks in the water? Yeah. All the sharks down there. Strody celebrating 18 months, as I thought the shit sandwiches was just for Vegas. Well, that was on LA Center. I wonder, was it this controller that said the shit sandwich? Was it him that said, I'm dealing with a shit sandwich in Vegas? Maybe did a reset of the NVIDIA settings and are applying some kind of limiter or something, like half refresh rate? I don't know, man. I don't think it's never done that, Les. I think it's just the new NVIDIA drivers are just... I have run into this problem before, where like I have to update my drivers to play like another game that I'm playing, and it causes issues with this one. So I'm just going to do some research. If somebody knows what is the best NVIDIA driver driver for MSFS. Current best NVIDIA driver thread.
KLAS 633, wind variable at 4, runway 1 right full length, clear for takeoff.
This is all in April. When's the last comment on this?
Los Angeles Center, hello.
August was the last time that someone made a comment.
Major than 139, you still on my frequency?
536.23.
Center Southwest 2525, if they would like to start a descent.
That's 2525, descend rounders to arrival, 1 left transition, Las Vegas altimeter 3028.
New NVIDIA driver 536.23 comes to fixed gaming bugs.
And then the 1 left transition, and then we've got Victor with
536.23.
Southwest 2525.
That is correct, thank you.
JetBlue 260 would also like to start our descent here too.
W260, descend rounders to arrival, 1 left transition, altimeter 3028.
3028 and descend via the rounders to arrival for JetBlue 260.
86 Kilo Mike, descend Disney 5 arrival, Ontario.
Did you do a clean install when updating your driver? No, just do Express. I did do a clean install not too long ago though.
We're approaching direct flight 4390 requesting descent.
546.17. Okay, I'm gonna write all this down.
5952 Los Angeles Center, squawk 3327.
546.17
for United 5952.
LA Center Southwest 1086 would like to start my descent into...
When did this come out?
1086, been trying to reach you. Descend and maintain level 250.
This came out November 14th, so a month ago.
Down to flight level 250, Southwest 1086.
I think that was good.
Airspace East, radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Albuquerque Center is offline. You can switch to advisory 122.8.
Over to advisory Delta, Southwest 1086, thank you.
Take care. Frontier flight 1225, flight maintain level 290.
Maintain level 290, Frontier flight 1225.
And I heard somebody wanted 2 minutes. Who's that?
Spirit 428.
Spirit 428, just let me know you're back. KLM 633, radar contact, flight maintain level 190. Spirit wings 249, wind variable at 4, runway 1 right full length, clear for takeoff.
1 right full clear for takeoff, Spirit wings 249.
How do you search for older drivers? Like on the NVIDIA website.
86 Kilo Mike
developers,
gave that to you already, I believe. Stand by.
LA Center, hello again, Southwest 2079, climbing on the Padres to departure up to 15,000.
Yeah, 86 Kilo Mike, descend Disney 5 arrival, and the John Wayne altimeter, Ontario altimeter 3018.
Descend via Disney 5 and copy altimeter 6 Kilo Mike, thanks.
South 2079, Los Angeles Center, radar contact, climb via the SID.
Climb via SID, Southwest 2079.
South 1482, radar contact lost.
Okay, I found
Sir,
it.
good afternoon. It's 396 Mike at Henderson IFR to Boeing Field, please.
There, 66 Mike. Los Angeles Center cleared as filed.
Standard pressure, yes. Sorry, I was on my other looking at
5 minutes after departure.
looking at them. I'm going to go with
2432.
I'm going to go with
Mike to the Boeing Field as filed, climbing via the 6, exiting 210 and 5, purchase with you, squawking 2432, and actually like to request 410. Wait, correction, 400. Seems like we forgot to file that in the flight plan.
Yeah,
546.17. I'll try that one.
Invalid for direction of flight. Expect 400.
What is going on frequency? Hey man, like I said, this is the this is what happens.
Los Angeles.
This is what happens.
And 66 Mike, the altimeter is 3030.
3030, and we are ready for taxi, 66 Mike.
Are you doing another flight? We're flying this evening, so there won't be another flight this afternoon, but we are flying this evening.
Right.
We didn't get a shortcut either, which is a little bit surprising. Usually we get a nice little shortcut.
United 5952 requesting descent.
You can see
940 Delta Kilo, airport's off the
Long Beach is down here.
And zoom out, port in sight.
We were actually right down here not too long ago, the whole shipping container area. We were right down here, looking at some warships, and then LAX right up over here. Tango, 22 months. Is Captain back in Costa Rica? 2 more months for the 2-year mark. Awesome. Regional Floaties 2, man. Welcome back.
Alaska 256,
hope you're
wind
doing well, man.
340 at 7, runway 25 left, clear to land.
Good to see you back, my amigo.
Clear to land, 25
Cap, what city do you live in? Toronto? Nope, live in Ottawa.
5952 radar contact.
You can request it, but it might be sassy. No, yeah, we're letting this whole flight. No problem. He's busy too. Like I'm not. I don't really care, dude. But most of the time, they usually, like most real world flights, you get a direct like from like here to like Sebi or something like that. They'll cut you. They'll give you some.
Let me see if I can give you 3-4 left.
Why is your thumbnail not the plane? Because it's a showcase of the new scenery that came out, the Vegas scenery, which we're going to do a showcase when we land back here. Yeah. In Q8 stream, he's talking about an abstute of a gentleman you are. Q8 is such an incredible person, man. I always say this. Us as the flight sim community, we don't deserve like a Q8 pilot, man. This guy is just he's so kind in every which way, man.
Turn left.
He's an unbelievable person.
Direct Palm Springs VOR, then on course.
Very, very, very lucky to have somebody like that in the community, that's for sure, man.
Left to the Palm Springs VOR, then on course, maintain 400.
Thank you again, Tango. Appreciate you, man. Q8's a goat, 100%. Yeah. What's tonight's flight? We're going to be going from Vegas up to Seattle. We haven't flown to Seattle in a while, man, so we're going Vegas to Seattle.
The airport's 3 o'clock, reported in sight.
I'm going to be doing some Alaska Airlines. We may take out the 900. It's been a while. So we may fly the 900 tonight.
All right, 940 Delta 10. Clear visual approach. Runway of your choice. No traffic in the pattern. Switch to advisory 122.8. Give me a call this frequency. Canceling an IFR. Landing assured.
All right,
Diego, what's up, man? Yeah, really struggling for like I've never seen FPS like this. Like we're at cruise and we're getting 26 FPS, 25 FPS at 27,000 feet.
There's no way we're going to be able to
Something's very not happy.
25,
both legs? No, we're just doing the one leg. Well, it's a 2.5 hour flight. It's perfect for evening. Perfect for an evening.
Okay, right turn to 120 for Southwest 2525.
Do you ever get boring doing flights? Nope.
52. I think we got stepped on. I was just trying to say earlier I can accept any Yankee approach onto any of your westerly runways at Los Angeles, United 52.
All right, United 5952, expect RNAV.
When you fly IRL, do you anticipate what the pilots are doing? Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes. Look at those stutters, man. It's crazy.
Center, Spirit 428, just back, let me know we're back to
see. 428, thank you.
Be on 56 Mike, is short 17 right, ready.
56 Mike, wind is calm, runway right, clear for takeoff.
You critique the pilots when IRL flying? I don't really do that, man. Those guys are all professionals, man. They're there for a reason. I don't really critique it. Usually I just sit back and kind of enjoy the flights, to be honest with you. I like being on an airplane. For the most part, I enjoy being on an airplane, so, yeah.
United 5952, please confirm cleared level.
United 5950.
Had a bad control the other day playing electric guitar while doing tower. Had to tell him to stop so I could hear him.
You
Jesus.
can descend Ironman 2 arrival.
I don't know if I've ever heard of that one before, but
with the arrival
there you go.
Thanks, United 5952.
You enjoy watching the flaps go up and down? Yeah. I mean, who in the flight community doesn't print out SimBrief OFPs before heading to the airport? I know the exact altitude. Oh man, it always cracks me up when I see people on the plane that are like on Flight Radar 24. Like, that's always funny. They're literally watching their flight in real time. It's like, you know, you have an EFB in front of you, right? That has all that information. You know, it's another airport we haven't flown into in a very long time, chat. Not John Wayne. Long Beach. Where the hell is it? I'm looking for it somewhere.
One left transition.
KLGB, Long Beach. JetBlue used to have ops out of that.
Right turn 220.
Love flying, hate the airport experience. Yeah, I can agree with that one.
Just maintain 8,000 for now.
If you travel, I say if you travel 2 to 3 times a year or more, it's worth it to get either your TSA pre-check or your Nexus if you're in Canada. Can US get Nexus as well? I think you can. I think it's you have to get one of those two things, and that helps the process quite a bit. Quite a bit. I even turned to live ETC on a flight, and I was able to listen to our pilot's call for taxi. Very cool. There you go. Yeah, that'd be cool. You got your Nexus and you love it? Yeah, that's the only... I'm currently waiting for my interview, John, so I'll have it soon, I would assume. Yeah. Southwest bought all the JetBlue slots at... oh, so they do fly there, Lauren? Okay, interesting. So I'll have to plan for that then. Maybe this week we can do that. Just keep it around here this week.
Rounders to arrival, 1 left transition, Las Vegas, altimeter 3028.
I just remember the round 2 road transition.
Oh, there you go, Les. Cool.
Southwest 1711.
So at 270, leaving my airspace south. Radar
still waiting on your renewal interview, dude.
Switch to advisor 2.8.
I was seeing things less that people have been waiting 2 years on Reddit. They've been waiting 2 years to get, and they still don't have their like.
Disregard. Let's see here. Spirit Wings 428. The Sin Rounders 2 arrival, 1 left transition. Altimeter 3028.
Uber. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. 5 gifted members to the channel. Huge no floaties. Thank you. Appreciate you, man. It's still working as of Monday when I went to the U.S. Yeah, because you were saying that they, even though it's expired, the backlog is so much that you can still get approved even if so. You got the TSA pre-check? There you go. Nice.
About 20 minutes, top of the hour.
Huge no floaties to you, Umer. Thank you again, man. You guys, if you got a gifted membership, please make sure you say thank you in chat. Incredibly kind. Thank you, Umer. Appreciate you, man.
66 Mike, we'll off incinerate our contacts.
Tayab, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. Is the Vegas scenery update free if you bought the original version? Correct. Yes. Nexus gets its Canadian global entry and TSA pre-check, and the new Canadian version of TSA pre. Ah, there you go. So wait, so Les, when I'm in the U.S. and I'm flying back to Canada, I go through the TSA pre-check, correct, Les? Like my Nexus card counts towards TSA pre-check, is what you're saying?
Alaska 236, clear the runway.
Please give us a new video of the 787-900.
Welcome to LA.
We'll probably get one soon, to be honest with you, man. We're going to be doing a long haul, our 75,000 subscriber special. So.
Right next taxiway across 25 right, 2 gate, Alaska 236, thank you.
Is Microsoft 2020 Premium Deluxe worth the €120? No, it's not. LA closing in 20 minutes, doesn't want to deal with the chaos that will be in Vegas. Yeah, you get pre on that ticket and get the quick lane. Got you. What if you don't print a ticket, Les? Do you, like, is there a way for you to do it through Air Canada that you're, like the Air Canada app or whatever? I never even looked.
So 1711 squawk 740.
Or do you just, do they just know from now on that you're basically, you have, whatever. It's on the digital boarding pass, okay. But you don't have to do anything in the app. It's just based off your name.
25,
they know that you're a Nexus holder or whatever. Kenzo with 5 gifted members as well. Holy macaroni. Brendan Beery with 10. Umer with 5. Kenzo with 5. Guys, thank you. Incredibly kind. Huge no floaties to you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks for support, friends. Appreciate y'all. Nexus is great till you get grabbed by CPB and sent to holding. The Nexus means nothing. Yeah, but why would I get grabbed by CPB?
RNAV Zulu 20 right, 6 kilometers.
In the app, you add your pass ID number that is on the back of your Nexus card. Okay, interesting. I've never even looked where to add that list, so I'll probably
016 and cleared for the RNAV.
I'll probably get your help when it's time for that.
66 Mike, climb and maintain level 190.
Right, top descent 60 miles, chat. 60. In the U.S., we get the known traveler number. We put it into your account for the airlines. Got you. Okay.
Spirit Wings 249, descend, actually, it's continued flight level 260, that'll be your final.
260 for final, Spirit Wings 249.
Clear skies today? It is, yeah. And the weather's actually decent.
Alpha 24 with Echo for San Francisco. LAX Center, Delta 2267.
2267, pre-departure clearance descent. So it's 2525, wind variable at 4, runway 1 left, clear lane.
Clear lane, runway 1 left, southwest 2525.
Is it have a, oh, there it is. Your, is it your known traveler number? Is that what it is, Les? Your known traveler number in the app?
11 radar contact at Prino,
that looks to be what it would be. Known traveler number. Hey Cap, there's a bug with YouTube new live chats where you have to refresh the page to retract messages. Weird. I don't think so.
After Bourbon, fly heading 080
Maybe.
And maintain 8,000.
Yes, that is the pass ID number field. Got you. Okay. Hopefully hopefully I have it by the expo in June. That would be a full year less. We'll see. They said the backlog is down to 6 to 9 months. I don't know, man. I don't know what to believe with these guys anymore. You have people on Reddit saying they've been waiting for 2 years. The actual Nexus website says that it's 6 to 9 month wait. I've been 7 months now. This is the 7th month. So by the time we get into June, it would have been, it's going to be 13 months, just over 13, or just 13 months in June, so we'll see. Was the FSS E190, 195 released so quick, or did I just miss everything? It's already been released. I just don't think anybody's really flying it, to be honest with you, Pascal. I think a lot of people like me are probably...
249, copy.
Are probably a little bit hesitant, you know? So double it, yeah, probably, AJ. You're not wrong. Yeah. You're not wrong.
2525, I gave you landing clearance, correct?
Yes, sir, you did. Clear the land.
They grabbed me after I cleared customs in Toronto right as I stepped off the elevator. I had my Nexus receipt that said cleared last flight from LAX. 3 hours later, they don't care about Nexus. Jesus. That sounds weird, man. Sounds like a misunderstanding more than anything. I've never been like pulled aside for anything. I always get secondary search, always.
Go get it.
But, yeah. Best Nexus story, I traveled with my wife's customs, took 1 minute for me, 2 hours for her. Happy wife? Yeah, well, exactly. That's what I mean. Yeah. Cap, is it possible that Microsoft doesn't stutter anymore on landings and takeoffs because I put the game on an SSD? I have never seen it running this smooth on my system. Could be. Yeah. Could be for sure.
Southwest 2914 with you.
7.
With you, chat. There's our first one of the day. First one of the day, chat. Let's get some with yous. Oh, man. First one of the day, chat. It only took us 2.5 hours, but we got the first one of the day. Got our first with you.
Copy. Traffic at your 10 o'clock, 10 miles. A Southwest Boeing 737 at 9,000 descending opposite direction.
So what are some of the future prospects for this channel? What do you mean? We need more airplanes. That's what we need. More airplanes, and then we're going to become cargo pilots. We're going to become turboprop pilots. We're going to become long haulers. Don't you worry. We just need more airplanes. That's what we need.
JetBlue 260, follow that traffic, cleared visual approach, 26 left.
Where 26 left approach.
All right, let's see what the weather's doing here in Vegas now.
17,
Sounds like he's sending everybody on
11, wind is variable at 4,
26 left, so that's what we've got planned. So that's good. I got stopped by TSA for having people, for having Pop-Tarts while my wife walked right through and she had a knife in her bag. Jesus.
Number 2 following the
Nice.
Southwest.
Winds are variable at 4, 10-mile visibility, few at 25,000. I mean, that's beautiful weather right there. Load up our descent winds, and what was our altimeter? 3028. 3028. Plug that up, execute that. Beautiful. Cool. Just a hard not to say with you. I nearly skips that every time.
Arrival, 1 left transition, Las Vegas altimeter 3028.
So send rounders 2, and you want us on the 1 left for Southwest 102?
Yeah, 1 left.
Ooh, spicy.
Hey, see the sphere. Oh, well, that doesn't turn on until 4 p.m.
Yeah, we're going to do a little tour after we land, don't we? All right, so he wants us on the ones. So that'll be a little bit fun. So we're going to be on the rounders for 1 left via Meissen. So we're going to plan for the ILS 1 left. And if we look at our charts here quickly, you can see that we need to
what's your request?
Rounders, we come in like this, and it takes us out to Rome. So we're going to take Rome. Where's Wapama?
Expect ILS runway vectors for the ILS 8 approach Burbank.
Let's see, but we're going to go Rome.
3019
And we'll execute that.
3019, respect the ILS runway 8 vectors into Burbank.
We'll fill that in, and we probably should be ready for our top descent. 10 miles now till top descent. So we've been cleared on the Meissen. So if we have a look-see at our charts, the Meissen, star,
taxi to your gate.
rounders,
Taxi to parking.
Taxi to parking, taxi much for the ATC, 6 kilometers.
rounders. Good thing we got backup. Rounders. Rome at 8,000 feet. So that's what we're looking at here. We'll make this bigger. You can see Rome 8,000 feet, 210 knots. So that's what we're going to descend to. So we've been cleared to descend on the rounders too. So we're going to go 8,000 feet. He's got us in for 1 left, so it's good. We kind of we didn't really do much. We haven't really programmed any of that in. So we'll go to approach, and we'll go search and approach. ILS 1 left, pin it, come back here, approaches.
Exit right, 1 right.
ILS 1 left. Grab some information here. You can see there's Rome. That's where we're taking it out from, Rome. 1101. So bug that up. 1101. Good. 1101.
Lunch flight 1225. Descend rounders.
Front course 14.
Altimeter 3028.
Good. Front course 14. Good. Engines are decelerating. Going to start our descent here in a sec. And our minimum's 284. But it's on the radio.
Hi. Descend via the rounders. 1 left transition for Frontier Flight 1225. How you doing?
That was really weird. That whole hi got me on that one. Hi. That was a little bit creepy. I wasn't prepared for that. They were like best friends talking right there for a second. Rivet counter emoji? I don't know how we'd do that. Maybe some eyes looking at a couple rivets. It'd be a tough one to make.
Right turn 220.
How's the hunting license coming along?
Maintain 5,000.
You're talking to me? Hunting license.
On the RNAV runway
What?
24 left approach.
Right turn 220, 5,000.
Hesitating getting the BAE 146 to use to the modern avionics. I've heard really good things about it. Same as their Fokker jet. So yeah. May I inquire as to the duration of your engagement of this particular game? How many hours do I have in this game, Trader Games? Thousands of hours. Probably tens of thousands of hours at this point with Flight Sim. I've got almost 3,000 hours in Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Flight turn 360, suffers 49.
300.
J-Foot, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude.
300, suffers 49.
She's good. She's good today, Davis. Yeah. Never understood this. Why the course is a little bit off from the runway heading is 10. The course is now 14, as you said before, because that's the, like, true. You wouldn't make a runway heading, like, right? Like, it's either 010 or 020 would be the runway heading, right? This is just the actual course. The actual runway heading is 014. So it still is runway 1, runway 01. If the runway heading was this, it would probably be runway 02. So you see how that works, kind of? That's all it is. Yeah. Didn't you say you were going to get a hunting license after your vehicle got smoked by a moose? Is this some type of like weird Canadian reference because we have a lot of moose up here in Canada? Is that what this is? Dude,
Southwest 489, left turn 260.
Left turn 260.
You just rounded up to the nearest 10 for the actual runway heading. Yes, correct. For your course, you want it to be exact. That's why they give you the course heading on all approach charts. You're going to want that to be like that.
2079,
Work's finished for Christmas, not back until the 2nd of January. Oof, nice, dude. What's that, 2 weeks? Just over 2 weeks of holidays. My man. I foresee a lot of flight sim in your future. A lot.
LA Center, hello, Southwest 539, out of San Diego 2000, via the
Have you seen a mouse? I almost said mouse. Have you seen a
Angeles
moose
Center.
IRL? Yes, lots of moose.
Radar contact,
Yes.
let me desist.
Lots. My aunt was killed, believe it or not. I never met her. She died before I was born. My dad's sister was killed. She hit a moose in her, like, I don't know, do you remember cars way back in the day? In the 80s, they were tiny, and it crushed the, you know how heavy a moose is. They're like 2,000, 3,000 pounds. Yeah, very unfortunate. She was on her way to work. She was super young too, man. She was like 24 or 25. Yeah, super young on her way to work one early morning. She came around a corner on the highway. It was a 2-lane highway. She came around the corner on a 2-lane highway, and the moose was just standing in the middle of the road. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to make that super depressing, but yes, I've seen a lot of. Sorry, Chad. I really didn't mean to make that like super depressing and super down. That's not what I was trying to do there. I was just, yes, I know all about moose. It was very sad. Yes, very sad. Now I'd never met her, right? So, but yeah, obviously doesn't matter. It's still extremely sad when something like that happens. But it is like a real thing. You know what I mean? It is a very real thing, especially up here, especially like when you go like to the east, when you go East Coast, like north of like Maine and like all that area, man. It's just, dude, they're everywhere. Everywhere. You have to be so careful, man. Even deer, you have to be super careful for deer as well, you know?
5952, final
but yeah, crazy. I know of tons of other buddies that have hit them as well. Other family members. It's one of those things, you know. Moose are massive. Seen a few on the hikes in Colorado, dude. It's nuts. I don't think you truly appreciate and understand the size until you see one, Will. Like, you can watch documentaries, you can see like you can see movies, you can see pictures of them, but like when you actually see that thing in real life, you're like, holy shit. That thing is massive. You know? Del, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Cap yesterday landed at TUA 154, 48 feet per minute. Nice. Very nice. Oh yeah, we have to put our, what should we go for this one? Should we, I think 200 foot per minute is probably...
Actually, I'm going to be leaving in about 7 minutes, so you can just proceed inbound.
Proceed inbound, November 588 Pantango, thank you very much.
And that'll be at your own risk.
154, ready to taxi.
South 489, you're 10 miles from Silex, right turn 050, maintain 5,000 still established. Cleared at ILS runway 8 approach.
Right turn 250, cleared ILS runway 8 approach, Southwest 489.
All right, the poll started.
Go
ahead, chat.
Taxi via Charlie 9
QNH 3028.
Taxi heading point 25 right via Charlie 9 Bravo.
I got deer whistles on my car, but they don't seem to help just about cream of deer every other week, man. It's crazy, dude. Seeing videos on TikTok of moose really opened my eyes to how large they are. Oh, it's crazy. Yeah.
Delta 2267 Echo 8, fully ready.
Delta 2267.
Does the Ryzen 7000X 3D with an RX 7700 XT perform good on Microsoft with an A320 or 737? I would think so. Just based off the, I don't know much about the GPU. What is that? A 16 gig, 12 gig GPU? I'm pretty sure that you'd be fine. I know the 7000X 3D is a fantastic chip. So. I got a bat stuck in my grill driving back to Florida from Alabama. Jesus, dude. That's pretty wild. Can't say that's ever happened up here. We do have bats up here, but can't say that that's ever happened. I think you should be fine, Flight Sim Pilot. Yeah, I think you should be fine, man.
Center V217 at Palm Springs, IF Airport, Hillsborough.
V217, Los Angeles Center, clear destination as filed. Maintain 7000, flight level 300 in 5 minutes. Departure will be
all right, there we are.
On Unicom 1
and on the rounders. What I'm going to do as well, I'm going to go here. I'm going to go
2416 ready to go.
17, reback is correct.
Zoom in on Vegas.
Taxi to runway 13 right via Whiskey. Palm Springs altimeter is 3.
Going to the Charlie gates, but we're going to be landing on one
Whiskey 30
left. I think we might get Sierra, but we'll probably hit November. So we'll go here. Cocktail 3. How come I never get that arrival? Beats my i9 14900K on many games. See, there you go. Yeah. How many FPS do I think? I don't know, man. I don't really know. I wouldn't be able to tell you, but I think you should be fine. I think you'll have a pretty smooth experience. Dude, I was getting gas walking up to the front of my car, and I was like, well, we hit a bat, boys. Hit a Vulture on the road one time. Got lodged in the grill about the extent of animals I've hit. Jesus, man. I've hit raccoons, a skunk. Yeah.
Altitude checks, climb maintain 13,000.
I'm 3,000.
Raccoons and skunks, I think, are the only things that I've hit. Any word on registration for Flight Sim Expo? I believe it's about to start. December 16th. You can put exclamation point FSE in chat. I believe it is December 16th registration starts. I wouldn't be too concerned about registration. I think there's going to be enough tickets and there should be enough people. Well, I guess they have to be careful and they have to go on some code as well, but...
2693, copy.
For gaming, you have absolutely zero worries with a 3800X 3D. There you go.
That's correct.
Growing up, I thought for sure skunks would be more of a problem than they actually are. I've never seen one.
You're
lucky. You're lucky, man. I hit one and my car literally smelled for like 3 weeks.
Roman, cleared ILS 1 left approach.
Roman cleared ILS 1 left approach, southwest 102. Alright, at Rome, cleared on the approach, chat. We've got our frequency set 1101. Pop you. Good. We're out here. Good. Cool. At Twilight, Moosamore, invisible. Yep.
Roger, Flight.
Took out an alligator in your semi. Jesus, Alex, thanks for support, man. Appreciate you, dude. Huge enough floaties to you. Thank you. Incredibly kind, my friend. Thanks for the support, dude. 14 months. Stepdad hit a deer with his with a Hawker 800 while landing somewhere in Colorado on the plane. Everybody were okay, but the deer didn't make it. Yeah. Jeez. I've seen a few of those videos. Pretty crazy. See a video of a guy in a snowstorm at sundown. The moose literally just appeared in frame. It's,
KLM 633, wind 3407, runway 25 left, clear to land.
It can be crazy, man. It can be crazy.
2267, climb maintain level 340.
All right, let me confirm that we have all of our information set here. 1101, that's good. 014, good. Minimum 284, good. Minimum 284 radio. Okay, cool. We're looking good. I'm new here. Is this game in real time? It can be. Yep, we are running real world time, real world weather. You come up here and have a look-see. You'll see real time, real weather is both selected. So, yeah. You can. It's 11:57 a.m. in Vegas. Should be landing just after noon. Made it to Vegas, Cap, in my JetBlue. Nice. How was your arrival?
South 154, runway 25 right at Bravo 2.
That skunk smells very similar to weed. Should have not bothered you that much. No, dude, it was brutal. I wish I could explain it, man. It was almost like
welcome to LA.
It was so strong. It was almost like a chemical kind of smell. It was, bro, it was brutal. I felt bad, man. It was brutal. It was absolutely brutal. I saw him at the last second, and I tried to stop, and like I just like slowly, just like
November 6th,
it was just like
Airspace North radar service terminated.
Couldn't figure it out. We were on like we were on a road, and like the people on the side were stopped. Like the people coming the other way were stopped, and I couldn't figure out what for. And then when I got close enough, I was like coming up a hill, and I couldn't see. And when I like crested the little hill, I could see down in front, right? Because my lights were all tilted up and shit. Yeah, it was just bad. It was bad timing. Poor skunk. Didn't deserve it, but not much I could do, man. But yeah, it's so strong, like it hurt, man. I thought, I'm not even kidding, it was such like a chemical smell, like not even like a skunk, just like a chemical, like burning chemical smell, that I thought I fucked something up on the car somehow. Like that's how bad the smell was. Like it was. And the first thing I did, I went home and I had vinegar. I actually was at the farm, and I filled up a bunch of water and vinegar. Mixed warm water and vinegar. They say it's supposed to help. It didn't help.
Fairway 249 at Wabbit, cleared RNAV Yankee, runway 27.
Could not swerve over massive curb. Could not swerve over, man. Was I didn't have an option, unfortunately. It was one of those. Okay, intercept is at 5,300 feet, chat. 5,300 feet for our intercept. Good. And 210 knots is the max. Yes. So I'm going to go 210 now. Good. We're going to go flaps 1. That's going to help with the descent. And we're going to confirm our approach speed today, 154. 154. Tomato sauce? No, I wasn't going to pour tomato sauce all over the car. It didn't get the dog or like me or anything like that. It was just a car. Yeah. Did you smack up? No. Talking about the one before. The one before. Did you see moose on the farm? Nope.
Southwest 102, wind variable at 4, runway 1 left, clear to land.
1 left, clear to land, Southwest 102.
Center Southwest 98, landing clear.
Right. Clear to land, sounds are coming up. Looking good. Armor localizer. Loc captured. Armor approach, speed down to 190. Beautiful. Flaps 5 degrees. Beautiful.
With Victor. That's 2914, Los Angeles Center. Thanks for Victor.
What's happening right now with your flight? Where are you going? Well, all that information is right up here for you, man. We went from San Diego to Vegas. We've got about 3.5 minutes left on our flight. And, yeah. We're on our way into Las Vegas. We're going to park up at the gate. We're going to change the time to nighttime, and we're going to go on a little bit of a tour of the Las Vegas Strip. This is an update to the FlyTampa scenery. Put this landing exactly on 200 foot per minute.
Roger, flight 1225 at Roman, cleared ILS. 1 left approach.
Remember, guys, if you haven't done so as well, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button for me. We're looking for 300 likes on today's live stream. Appreciate everybody being here. Appreciate everybody with the support today, man. You guys have been incredible. Thanks so much for all the support, man. You guys are crazy, dude. 33 new members today. Absolutely incredible. I suppose we should see the Tropicana. We should. Yeah.
Coming opposite direction.
19 right will take you right by the globe. Yes, it will. Yeah, unfortunately, they're landing 1s and 2 6s. We were supposed to land 2 6 He ended up giving us runway 1, so
nav Docker,
I ain't gonna complain.
3407, runway 25
I
right.
ain't gonna complain.
Get to takeoff, Southwest 154.
Captain Kennedy, does the scenery update automatically? No. So wherever you bought the scenery from, you should have got the FlyTampa installer. Delete the Vegas scenery that's in your community folder now. There's 2 things. There's city and airport that you have to remove, and then run the FlyTampa installer again, and it will reinstall the scenery correctly. Alrighty, 8 miles chat, gear down.
Showing altimeter 3016.
Let's go flaps 15 degrees. Give you a nice view of that coming out here.
3016, okay,
Nice.
For a few minutes.
Do you think Asobo will ever add the orb to default scenery? I don't know. Maybe. But I don't know.
Thank you for the service. Good night.
Good night.
Alright, coming up on 5 miles. We'll go ahead and set our approach speed, which is going to be 154. We have been cleared to land. That's all good. Vegas feels like another planet. I'm excited to go here, man, for Flight Sim Expo. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Flaps 25 degrees.
Las Vegas, cross 26 right on Alpha 5, taxi to your gate.
Through 160 knots, we'll go flaps 30, which will be our landing flaps. We haven't cleared to land, so we'll get the rest of our lights on. Good. And we will start the recording. Recording is on. Yocam's coming on. Sounds are up. Enjoy the arrival, friends. I'll catch you guys down to the ground. My throttles.
Southwest 512, short of 27, ready to go.
My aircraft.
South 512. Wind is variable at 427. Clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 27, Southwest 512.
That's 154, radar contact.
1,000.
Stay up.
Okay.
South 154, copy. Yeah, 633, welcome to LA. Cross 25 right, and at Lima, taxi to your gate. That was 154. Are you on?
500.
I'm handsome.
So it's 154. You can disconnect. You're making a right turn into approaching traffic. You need to follow the chart, sir.
Jack, can I get some I Love Vatsims, please? Trying to land my airplane, but I'm also trying not to laugh.
Wow.
Sir, you need to log off.
Traffic at your 2 o'clock.
Fuck, that's good, dude.
10 miles.
25 FPS right now. I'm going to try not to smash it or overflare this.
Do you have in sight?
100.
We're looking at it.
50, 40,
right turn
30, 20, 10.
Reversers goes down gently. Ooh, that was nice. Decelerating. Tony knots, Verser stowed. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Lost Wages.
I got a southwest right behind you. 2079, slow to approach speed, traffic. A twin Cessna at 10,000 descending. He is on the visual for the same runway. He's at your 1 o'clock and
cool.
5 miles report.
Nice flying today, friends. A lot of fun on these flights. We should have vacated on to November.
2079, copy.
Yep, on to November, like we predicted to chat.
2079, did you copy what I said?
No, I did not.
You need to be listening, sir. The traffic at your 12 o'clock twin Cessna, northbound 9,500 descending. Report him in sight.
Fuck, dude. This has just been an absolute shit show on LA Center tonight, man. Today.
The twin Cessna, sir. That was 2079. Slow to best approach speed.
Stop our recording. We'll have that.
That was 512. Radar contact. Let me maintain the level 3.
I don't want to cross the runway just in case there's somebody down there.
Clear wing 249. Wind 140 at 5. Runway 8 clear to land.
Runway 8 clear to land.
And knowing the controller, I would go to cross the runway and try and help him out, and I'd get reamed out. So we're just going to hold short.
Tango, the wind at John Wayne, variable at 3. Runway 20 left clear to land.
Clear to land. Runway 20 left. 558 from Tango.
Hey, 1 Tango, you push to advisory 122.8. Have a good flight in.
Thank you for controlling. Switching to advisory.
512, maintain level 380. You switch to advisory 122.8.
If you pissed off Ben in Faten, you definitely did something wrong.
Take care. That was 539. Climb maintain level 370. You can switch to advisory 122.8.
You have to be ready when flying online? Absolutely.
Yeah. Advisory now for Southwest 539. We appreciate
Absolutely.
you.
So 2267, leave my air, well, actually, you'll be leaving my airspace. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Switch to advisory 122.8.
128, thanks for your help. That was 2267.
Stop the clock. It's about 50 minutes.
I think I gave you landing clearance. Wind variable at 5, runway 1 left clear to land.
He's going to give us crossing now.
So 2079, why don't you sidestep to 1 right. Wind variable at 5, runway 1 right. Clear to land. Do not pass the twin Cessna on the left side. S-turns are approved to stay behind.
Alright, so we'll sidestep to 1 right, pass the
So 2914 at Preno, cleared ILS 26 left approach. You can switch to
This is
advisory.
chaos right now, man.
Preno, cleared ILS 26 left approach.
I don't think it's these guys. That's the guy that's behind me. I think they're talking out. The other two are out there.
That's 102. Welcome to Las Vegas. Cross 1 right. Taxi your gates.
Cross run right, and we'll taxi the gates. Thanks, Southwest 102. All right. Well, that was easy. We're going to Charlie.
We'll exit 1 left.
Where are we going to? Charlie 22 is where we're going. We'll go November Delta Golf into that way, whiskey.
Zulu after
November
landing,
Delta Golf
to the
whiskey.
left, no delay. Go ahead and switch to advisory 122.8.
Hi, happy birthday, Merry Christmas, Phoenix, 993.
Take care. That's 2079, wind variable at 5, runway 1 right, clear to land. You can switch to advisory 122.8.
This is why VATSIM cannot be on Xbox. Oh, dude, I can only imagine the amount of chaos.
Potential aircraft on this frequency center is now closed. Time now is 2010 Zulu. All aircraft flight on risk. Thanks for flying. We'll see you later.
Yeehaw. That's why he doesn't care. He's like, I don't care what you guys do. Now. Apparently today is the day where VATSIM controllers need to speak slowly. Barry, what's up, man? Yes. Kevin, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Is there someone playing in the tower? No. He was doing all of the center and stuff. So he was like center control. All right, upstairs, on. That's all good. That's all good. That's all set. Beautiful, chat. We're looking good. Got our replay to watch here in a second. This is not where we want to turn, correct? No, we're going down to Golf. This is Sierra. Tyrex, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Great flight today, man. I love this routing. We haven't done this one in a while, but this routing is one of my favorite routes. The whole Vegas to San Diego. I love this. Love this op. Something tells me that that tree shouldn't be here, though. Or is that tree actually there in real life? I feel like no, there would not be a tree at an airport. Maybe that needs to get addressed, though. Why would VATSIM be bad on Xbox? Just a lot of probably people that don't know what they're doing. Kind of, yeah, clogging everything up. That probably needs to get removed. Happy little tree. I mean, maybe it is supposed to be there because it is like a little thing here, but I don't know. I feel like no. I feel like it shouldn't be there. It's almost Christmas, so the tree is justified. Got you. Got you. Strolling a while ago and someone spawned on the runway and asked for takeoff clearance. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Making our left here on Whiskey. That does not surprise me whatsoever, man. The things that I've seen just on the thousands of hours that I have flying on VATSIM, man, oh man, oh man. Do you guys remember when we were flying British Airways into London Heathrow and the guy was calling a mayday because he lost all the power to his aircraft? Who remembers that one? That was a while ago, but dude, that had to have been one of the funniest moments. Man. Like, I'm all for, like, people learning, but I'm also all for, like, listen, if you want to do VATSIM, you have to be prepared. It's going to be probably a wake-up call for some people, but you got to be prepared for VATSIM, man. If you're not prepared, you don't have your charts and your pen and paper ready, oh boy, you're going to be in trouble, dude. Dude, the guy just, and he couldn't hear the controller. He lost all of his radio comms. He lost all of his electronics, and the guy was just repeatedly, like, freaking out, like, London control. Oh, dude, some of the funniest shit, man. I was trying not to laugh. I was really trying not to laugh, but like when things like that happened, it was just over and over and over, man. You can see the video. I don't know where it is though. You'll have to go find it on the list of videos. I can't remember which one it was on, to be honest with you. As much as I would love to remember, I honestly have no clue. All I know is we were flying into London Heathrow, so it would have been one of those days where we were flying into London Heathrow. That's all I can confirm. Alright, we're gonna go take a look at the sphere after this, chat. Before we watch our replay, we'll go look at the sphere. Get all this done. That needed to be its own YouTube video? Man, that was just chaos, dude. And like everybody, like the controller was just doing like all the ATC in between this guy calling in and freaking out and not being able to hear him, but like the guy couldn't hear any of us or the controller, but he was just like freaking out trying to land his airplane. He was basically acting like it was real life. Mayday, mayday, mayday. London control. I've lost 2 engines. Dude, it was hilarious, man. I'm pretty sure he was in like the default 747 as well. It's a damn funny time, man. One of those just like perfect VATSIM moments. Park brakes on, upstairs, APU's on, gens are on, bleeds are on. Engine number 2 is off. Engine number 1 is off. Seatbelt sign is off. Anti-collision light is off. Let's go ahead and request deboarding, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Las Vegas. Beautiful flights. That was an incredible landing, actually. A little bit floaty on that landing, but again, well in the touchdown zone and just an absolute butter of an arrival. Absolute butter of an arrival, friends. Go ahead and disconnect from VATSIM. Thanks, everybody, for flying with me today. Thank you as well for all the ETC today. It was absolutely awesome. If you think about it, chat, we had ETC this whole time. We had from LA down to San Diego, and then San Diego back here to, Los Angeles. No. Vegas to San Diego back to Vegas. Full ETC on VATSIM today. Absolutely awesome. When you do your views outside, do you ever get the weird texture glitches above the cockpit? Yes, it's part of the thing. You can put exclamation point, it was the same guy, yeah. Exclamation point eyebrows in chat, and that'll explain exactly what they are. Okay, cool. Let's go over to the sphere quickly, all right, chat? Let's go on a little bit of a tour of downtown Las Vegas on the Strip, shall we? You know what's crazy? I always thought the sphere was like over here somewhere. This is where I thought the sphere was. I didn't know that it was all the way down at the end of the Strip, but there's Allegiant Stadium. That's all in there. I believe that's where the Vegas Knights play, the Golden Knights. Allegiant Stadium, pretty cool. There's like some like football thing here, I think, too, as well. Pretty damn cool. We've got the Mandalay Bay. I think we all know the Mandalay Bay, the Delano, the Mandalay Bay. It's fucking just massive, dude. These places. Where's the Tropicana? The Tropicana's right up here. Tropicana's over here. Yeah, here's the Strip. Okay. There's the Mandalay Bay. We all know that. There's the Luxor. which is pretty damn cool as well. Hold on, let me change the time. Let me put it to like nighttime so we can see that. The Knights play at T-Mobile Arena. Oh shit, who plays there then? Let's go like right here. This time will be perfect. We can actually see everything. So this all lights up now. I don't know if this did this before, but I only noticed it now. But it lights up like the Luxor does. Pretty damn cool. I wonder if those are like penthouses at the top. Probably, right, chat? They have to be. Here is the Tropicana. So this is where Flight Sim Expo is going to be held. Again, absolutely massive. Like, these are all like resort style. This place is fucking huge, dude. It's all this too. All this is attached. This is all the Tropicana. Absolutely massive. Like the fact that we don't have conventions here every year at like one of these hotels kind of blows my mind. Like, Vegas is just so much the like look at these hotels and look at these convention centers and like look at all these things, man. These show halls and all this. Dude, man. It's absolutely crazy. The Raiders play there. Ah, okay, got you. Got you. But here we go, chat. Well, I guess we can keep going down the strip. This is all animated now as well. The whole water show. This is all animated. Now, I'm curious to see how much frames we're losing because these things are on and doing this kind of stuff. Again, I kind of wish FlyTampa gave us a little bit of an option. Maybe this doesn't affect the frames at all. I don't know, but look at the reflection. Like, look at the reflection of the hotels in the water and the whole water show thing. I don't know, man. I feel like it probably might cost a lot of performance issues, but hey, that's just me. There's the Flamingo. I think that's one of the oldest hotels in Vegas, the Flamingo. But there's the Eye. Here it is, chat. Oh, that's so trippy. And it's fully animated. So when you get the scenery now, it's fully animated. And I think it goes between, well, we'll try and make it go. It goes between a bunch of different, so there's the face. There's the face. Looking all worried. Now is upset. But they did a pretty cool job, man. They actually did a pretty cool job with it. It switches, I think, every 10 minutes. Every 10 minutes in game, you can kind of see it switch. Now it's saying hello world. With, like, I think the globe behind it and stuff. So that's pretty cool.
Hooters Hotel. If I go, that's where I'm staying. How long until someone hacks the sphere and turn it into a giant breast?
I mean, yeah, it's pretty trippy. And it becomes like a light show too. It's pretty cool. Like it's they actually did a pretty cool job, you know. Thank you, C2. I appreciate you. I don't know, man. You know what's gonna happen at some point. I wonder how difficult it would be to hack into that and to change all that stuff. Somebody will figure it out, right? Somebody will figure it out. And then you've got the world as well. It shows like the world is going by, the weather and the world. Pretty cool. Again, the fact that it's just animated, then it's a basketball. Welcome NBA 2K24 Summer League. So it's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool how they've kind of done it and how it's fully automated. And again, it just, I think about every 10 minutes it changes. And I think there's like 5 or 6 things that it goes through. There's the moon going through it as well. And then I think that's it. And then there's the Eye again, back to the Eye. So it's pretty cool. And then when you're on daytime, it's obviously not on. Now, somebody was saying even during the day that it's on, which I believe it. It's probably true, but yeah, you can see that during the day it's kind of just like that. So it would be cool if you were flying on the approach on runway 19 or something like that. You would definitely see it. 100% you would see it. Okay, well, here's our airplane. The people are deboarding and unboarding into off the jet bridge. We're going to restart the Kutal script. Let's jump inside the aircraft. Let's go ahead and close all the doors. Return ground services. Oops, sorry. Doors, we'll close you. We'll close you. We'll close you. We'll get the aircraft into a turnaround state. Panel state load. We're going to go final. We'll execute that. Good. We'll let the aircraft set itself up so we can get it ready for replays. We'll turn all of our lights on. That's good. That's good. That's good. Good, good, good. Cool. Kenzo, thanks, man. Glad you enjoyed it, dude. Don't forget, guys, we will be live again tonight. I know we haven't had a Thursday evening stream in a couple weeks, but we are back again this evening. We're going to be doing some Alaska Airlines. We're going to be flying from Vegas up to Seattle, about a 2.5-hour flight, so that should be fun as well. If you guys are looking for something to do, hopefully we can get some more ATC online for that time. That would be quite fun indeed. Cool. We should be all set up, which we are. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and hit the play button. Wonderful. There's our replay. We'll bring this in here a little bit. Don't need to watch it from all the way out there. Can watch it from probably right about here. Should be good. I'll mark that there. Wonderful. Let's get some wing views coming in now. Coming in over the strip. Kimberly, no worries. Thanks. Glad you enjoyed it. What's the price for this airport? You can put exclamation point scenery in check, man. I think it's less than $20, to be honest with you, which is a pretty fair and pretty great price. So, yeah. There's the Shelby factory or Shelby something right there I just saw. Pretty cool. I know Vegas has some pretty cool plane spotting spots on runway 26 as well for Vegas, so that could definitely be some fun. Definitely floaty, definitely smooth, Chad. We kissed that runway. That was a good one, friends. That was a good one. We'll watch from back here now. Gonna take this time to thank my mods, my donators, and my sponsors. Thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate you guys, man. All the gifted members today as well. 33 gifted, well, 33 new members. I think some were by themselves, but a lot of gifted members as well. So thank you very much for support, everybody. I truly do appreciate y'all. Again, we will be live this evening if you are interested in watching. We're going to be doing Vegas over to Seattle, and we'll probably do real time as well, so it'll probably end up being like we'll get a nice sunset. If we're departing, it's probably going to be about 4:30, so yeah, we'll probably get it'll be a sunset / night flight, so that'll be a lot of fun. Again, rocking the Alaska Airlines colors, we love that one. So if you're free this evening and you'd like to hang out, come and do the flight with us as well. We'll be on VATSIM, so should have all kinds of traffic. I'm going to do the runway cache thing, and then I'm also going to roll back some drivers. I'm going to install some drivers from before. Hopefully we'll get better performance than what we've been seeing so far, because it was a little bit weird today. But anyways, thanks so much for coming to hang out, friends. Really do appreciate it. To everybody else that cannot donate using a monetary value but donates with your time, your effort, hanging out and stream, smashing down that thumbs up button. Hopefully we reached our goal of 300 as well. I think we did. Last time I checked, we were around 293, so hopefully we've reached our goal. Appreciate you guys just as much, man, for being here. Everybody that comes to hang out, everybody that enjoys the streams, appreciate you guys all so much, man. Enjoy the outro, enjoy the replays, and I look forward to seeing hopefully many of you this evening for our flight up to Seattle. Happy landings, my friends. See